was like the rough stuff.
Yeah.
And typically more fun. He would come out and play basketball with us. My mom
think we're
would.
on. I don't know. There's being a bear this morning. Let's see what's up.
What?
Hello.
People mad at Kevin Hart still, as if they got you going. So they're gonna take offense to everything. I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a joke, okay? Jokes are jokes also.
Yeah.
So they can be like sort of serious, but they're also not serious. And you got to be okay with that. Hi, Jeff. What up? Welcome back. Sorry, technical difficulties, but we here now. La 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 la. Thunder and the thunder. Something and the thunder. Hello. We are back and ready to roll. Okay, fine. We'll do Monica's hot list. Very I'm sorry. It'll be so much fun.
Lots of fun. It's lots of fun. We get to talk about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. When is he? I mean, he's a fun dad, right? I think he plays all the time. You know, has a good time.
That's not the problem. We're not disputing dads being.
And I bet his wife or his girlfriend or fiance or whatever, I imagine she is a fun gal. I don't know her name, but I know she's lots of fun.
Maybe not as fun.
Big ball of fun is what she is.
Yeah, but you have to imagine. I mean, The Rock is. I mean, good Lord, he's a retired professional wrestler.
I know.
So it's Daddy, pick me up. Daddy, throw me around. Daddy, give me the people's elbow.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, Mommy says, you have to put your clothes back into the. I don't like this running. If you spill on the carpet, it is brand new. You stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a little bit of that, yeah.
But again, remember, we're not allowed to say any of these things. This is,
my gosh.
Yeah, we didn't say any of this. If you heard us say this, it was a dramatic recreation of the show. It was fan fiction of the Mornin Thang. We didn't say any of those things.
No.
Anyway,
Well,
Mr. The Rock, what's up?
The Rock, what is he most thankful for this year? He had a lot
I've been
of things
asked to
going on.
write down who am I most grateful for this holiday season, and my answer is Elvis Presley. Yes, we do need an explanation for the Elvis, because right now everyone in my family goes, oh, not me. We're a big musical family, we love music, and Elvis he sings my favorite Christmas song, Why Can't Every Day Be Like Christmas, right? So so it's turned into this thing where I've sang it to all of my girls when they were babies, and they all fall asleep, and then they poo.
Oh.
Great.
That's what happened.
And there it is.
Okay.
But that's
All
cute.
right. That is very cute. Now, TV host Billy Bush, he got in some trouble with that video with Trump and all that business. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back and look for it.
Trump got
yourself.
president. He got fired.
Yes,
Those were the two. Yeah.
Well, they said that now Billy Bush is trying to revive his career. He's shopping around a show where he is, it's like a newsy kind of thing starring himself.
Uh-huh.
And he's trying to shop it around, seeing if someone will pick it up.
Anyone picking it up?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, because
Sure,
right now
I'm shopping around a show too. Anyone want to pick it up?
Well, they're looking at him. They say that he comes with a lot of baggage, so they're not sure if they want to be bothered with the Billy Bush mess, which I think he's trying. I mean, he's working his tail off. He's divorced now. I think his wife left him, and like he's really
unfortunate. Yeah,
that's unfortunate. But he's trying to repair all relationships.
Yeah. Well, maybe he can. Let's just go. We'll go extreme on this, because there are plenty of people that have gotten themselves in trouble in the last 6 months.
My gosh!
So he can only interview. He'll just talk to all of the people that have also screwed up, just like him. It'll be called #MeToo, hosted by Billy Bush.
Oh.
And he'll just sit
That's
there,
a show.
and they can every single one of these people that has been in trouble. They'll sit down with one of their own, Billy Bush.
Billy Bush, he's apologized, and he, of course, that's in his past, and he's trying to say, I know I was so wrong, but people are still looking at him with the side eye, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll see what happens. And real quick, Lenny Kravitz, remember that time that he was on stage and his pants split wide open?
Well, I had forgotten, but then
You
you
did?
remind
Monica
me
loves to
constantly.
remind you.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's like it's
Wow.
just like her telling of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Yeah.
That's a video
It's
right
like "'Twas
there.
the night before Lenny Kravitz's pants ripped
Well,
open."
he was on stage and his pants just kind of popped open. They were really tight pants.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything to be ashamed about. But anyway, so he was asked during an interview if he wears underwear now, and he says no.
No.
He's still not. He
It
said
ain't
he
broke,
was
don't
in
fix it.
Sweden that day that his pants busted open, and he said it was a little cold outside.
Wrong!
It was cold? Wow. Well,
It
so
wasn't,
that's
it wasn't
all.
even the best day,
That
but it was
wasn't the
still
best
it was
day.
still a good day.
And he wants
Still
to
a better day. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
right.
wants to remind people that he is really, really single. So that he
Oh,
threw
of
that out
course.
there.
By the
baby.
way, my pants, I still don't wear underwear, and
I'm
I
really,
am
really
single.
single.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Put your underwear
Wow.
on. Good Lord.
Come on, man. I'm going
Gotta have a
commando.
layer between your pants and yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, put
Good.
your underwear on.
Yeah, dude, put some underwear on.
Uncomfortable.
Exactly. Sir, come on.
Yeah.
Son, put your underwear on. The father didn't teach him nothing. Put underwear on. 6:14. K92 Mornin Thang. Get your head right. Get the week going here. They say this is the most stressful day of the holiday season, so we're going to say no to that instead. Monday morning butt kick is next. Abalabaluda. What up, Davo? Cassandra, Alyssa, Karen, Jeff. Jeff says, welcome back, Monica.
Hey, Jeff. Hey.
Jeff Fry.
Why don't you fix me up, buttercup?
Baby, slam-a-lam-a-ding-dong. Fluda-dooda-boonga. Goonga-loonga. Just say
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
all right, then. Thank you.
I should have put something in there about how it was pertaining to Elvis. The Rock.
Oh. Elvis.
Hello, Mr. The Rock. Hello, all. What did you people do for the weekend? Did you get some stuff done? Did you do things? Stuff and things and things and stuff? Tibolado Fleely. You, Yahoo, E-I-E-O, I-E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. Hello, Peyton. Kelly wants to know, Monica, if you feel like her when you've been home with the kids, or you're excited to get back to work so you can get some rest.
Yeah, you know what? I managed to get in like a little bit of a nap.
The kids were drugged the entire week.
A little bit of a nap. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I did. It wasn't that bad. They actually were behaved for the most part. Like Hendrix.
I always maintain that when it's just one of you, the kids are better. It's like they decide, well, there's only one of them, so we're going to take it easy on dad or mom or whatever. Like, they're better. When it's both of you, you're like, all right, shit's on.
Yeah,
let's
because
get him.
had, he's 3, he has his little temper tantrums in there, but he wasn't that bad.
Yada hooda hey hoda loda lay blingo flingo flay.
Ooh.
K92 Mornin Thang, Monica Zach, Freddie Mac, 7 sleeps till Santa Claus.
Oh, I know.
Freak out.
Get it. Monica was throwing elbows at the mall over the weekend.
Did a little shopping. I still have some more to do. So this week, put a bow on it.
Yo,
Man.
that's
This is crazy week.
I know my
Yes.
neighbors. Actually, they got a sitter on Saturday to go shopping
Yeah.
Wow.
because they had done nothing
That's
so
how
far.
intense it is. This
And
is
I-
like the equivalent of finals week. This is like final exam week, like in college or something,
Yep.
because this is it, right? This is all you get. This is the last little hump before the end of the semester, the
And
end
Fred,
of the year.
some of us have already written our term paper.
Right.
so y'all are
Meanwhile,
done?
we got a bunch of crazy people that are just pounding caffeine and trying to,
Yeah.
I'm right there in
Are
the
y'all
mud.
done?
I'm done.
I am not. Zach is.
I'm done.
I'm right there in the mud with you, Monica. I still got more left.
I'm done.
Okay.
I still got something to do.
I gotta buy a couple gift cards
procrastinate.
for some people, but that doesn't count as shopping to me. I don't
Yeah.
even have to go to a store to do it, so that doesn't matter at all.
See, I got stuff to do, but I'm not too stressed about it.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
like,
I
I
don't-
get it done.
But that's
Normally I
good.
would. I
You know
can't.
what? And that's good, and that will allow us to roll right into this. They pegged today as the most stressful day of the holiday season.
Oh,
1 week exactly, right?
Uh-huh.
it's a Monday too.
Makes sense.
It's a
And it's a
Monday. If you have not finished your Christmas shopping, you start thinking,
Whoa.
OMG, when's that actually going to happen?
Mhm.
I'm running out of time. I ain't got no time. I got to wrap presents. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. And that's where a lot of people get stressed out. You
Yeah.
ain't stressed out, though. That's what you said.
No, I figured it'd get done.
Yeah. Just
Every-
refuse to let it get you down.
And I do
right?
it every year, so I'm like, all right, crunch time, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah, and I normally don't. So I'm right there with you, but I still have the attitude of, I'll get it done. I got
Well,
plenty of time.
Yeah. Well, you may not actually have plenty of time, but,
Right, I
but
know.
still, the reality is you start to like list all the things you got to do. Like I got to buy Christmas presents, or I got to wrap Christmas presents, or I need to grocery shop for my Christmas meal. Like all of these things. And you think about it, it's like, well, aren't those all supposed to be the good things about the holiday season?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
the things that are supposed to be fun and awesome?
Yeah, because you know what? I
should.
told you I started Christmas shopping, was it last couple Fridays ago? And I
You're going to
started
say
doing
last hour.
I know last
I
hour.
started, yeah.
But I went to the store, and at first I'm like, it's going to be crowded and the parking and blah, blah. And I parked my car, walked in there, and it was crowded, but people were talking and saying hi to one another. And I had a good time shopping.
The vibes were good.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I stressed out
Well,
about
and I'll tell you,
shopping? It'll be all right.
here's the blanket statement that it comes under that we all forget, and that is celebrate the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for all year, where things that are ordinary that we start, sweating or we totally take for granted, we should be celebrating. Just, to give you an example, I have a very good friend who is currently fighting a battle against skin cancer. And it's a hard battle for him. And he has been through numerous treatments over the last couple years, serious treatments and stuff that just wipes you out and, causes him to just basically be at that point thinking, oh, my God, I can't even sit up and deal with stuff like that. And I was talking to him over the weekend because he had just kind of gotten over. He ended up getting sick, got some sort of E. coli bug on top of everything, just randomly at a restaurant. So
Wow.
it really kicked him down. And so I was talking to him and see how he was doing. And he was on the other side of that. And he said to me, he's like, dude, you have no idea. All I really want to be able to do is go to work, come home, go to the gym, crack a beer. He's like, I just want to have those normal, ordinary days that everybody else totally takes for granted.
Yeah.
It's just so, I'll just grab a beer. Oh, I'll just go to the gym. It's just so normal to us.
Yeah. Well, and we also-
whereas too normal.
We
maybe.
stress out, I gotta go to the gym, and I gotta wrap Christmas presents, and I
Right.
gotta do
That's all
this,
he
and I
wants
gotta
to
do
do.
that.
He
Yeah.
wants to do it.
Yeah, and when you have that sort of taken away from you, then you truly realize how to celebrate the ordinary. That's all he wants to
Yeah.
do. So, I mean, today, here it is, it's just a Monday, but you think if all you do today is go to work, go to the gym, go home, crack a beer, and then go to bed, that's his dream right now. That's what he wants to be
Living
doing.
someone's dream.
Exactly. So just be happy for what you're doing. Be grateful for the ability to do
Right.
those things. Celebrate the ordinary this holiday season and beyond.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, pull over, text it safely to the number 52353. Lots of sun and clouds today, getting to about 60. Some clouds this evening. 40 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update is in less than 30 minutes.
And if you are stressing about the holidays and what am I going to do for the people on my list I haven't gotten anything for, you could get them delicious meat.
Ooh, the steak.
Omaha Steaks is always waiting for you and ready to deliver this holiday season. So right now, for only $49.99, you can get my family gift pack when it shows up on your front porch and you have managed to not have it stolen by some jerk porch pirate, and you get to open it up. Here's all of the things you have inside. So here's what you want to do. You're going to go to omahasteaks.com, enter my code THANG, T-H-A-N-G, in the search bar. That is 75% off. Here's all the things for under $50. 2 filet mignons in that box, 2 top sirloins in that box, 2 boneless pork chops, which I cooked to perfection in the cast iron skillet, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin. Oh, I'm not done. 4 caramel apple tartlets, an Omaha steak seasoning packet, and I'll give you 4 additional kielbasa sausages for free. Perfect for you. Perfect for somebody on your list you want to send deliciousness to for the holiday season. Go to omahasteaks.com. Enter the code THANG, T-H-A-N-G. That goes right in the search bar. Right on the front, you'll see that family gift pack and get a 75% savings. It's the gift that's guaranteed to be a hit. All righty then. Facebook must be rolling this morning. Well, Micah, you get about a 16-second delay on the radio, regular radio, because we have our little protective delays in there in case somebody cusses. And then there's a delay for the HD transmitter. And so it kind of all depends on how fast the Facebook feed be moving on a given day as well.
What the feed gonna be?
What the feed gonna be? What the speed gonna be? What you doing? All right, post that. Posty. Hey, Shell, good morning. Yeah, they were nuts. I'm like, you're paying a sitter to go shopping? We haven't died any time. Like, it's the internet, too. Hey, do it on your phone. Not
They
saying.
both have to go.
I guess.
Do it together.
Together. All right.
Swaby. Wabba-dabba-ba-dabba-dee, blip-dap-dabba-dee. Ruthann. Oh, man, Micah got a new phone, too. I know, it's like, welcome to actual speed. Welcome to actually being able to hear us in sort of, kind of closer to real-time type things and stuff. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah, we'll see if that actually makes it. I don't think so. Probably not. That's I.
They in Charlotte, they went bar hopping. They were trying, all the guys were trying to find Dave and Buster's. But they didn't. They hopped on a train and went to downtown Charlotte, I guess.
Did they not just use, I don't know, like a
Jerry and his
phone?
Cuban friends and
My mom did this. So on, I don't remember what day it was last week. It was Isabella's Christmas program. And, you know, I talked to her. I told her, and she said, all right, I'll save you. We'll meet you over there. You know, that could save you a seat, blah, blah, blah. So as we're leaving, we're pulling down our street, and we turn down one of the other streets. We're just going to Woodrow. I mean, it's right down the street. And we're about halfway there. And my mom is going in the other direction, up and back, and turning onto our street. And I'm like,
where's she going?
what the hell is she doing? Like, I said, see you there. I mean, I said, see you there. Did she think, you know, she was meeting at our house or whatever? No, she says, well, I know how to get to the school from your house, so I just drove to your house and went that way. I'm like, yo, Google Maps Damn it! It's right to just punch into school to tell you where to turn.
That way.
Yeah, the map was in the back behind the seat. I couldn't reach behind the seat to get the map.
She wanted to start from your house and then just.
She would have go to his house, turn around. Okay, now
That's
I
what
know
she
where
did.
I am.
Yep, now I know. So she drove right by it.
Yeah.
To then turn
I've
around
done
and go
that.
back by it
Left
again.
my compass at home.
I've done that before where you like, it feels right when
Right,
you're
right.
at this location. Then you can clearly navigate where you're going.
From your house. Doofus.
That's hilarious. Man. Yeah, that way.
No, there's not even a good rhyme. It's black don't crack and white's really light. Hey!
Yeah, I don't know where to go from there. You guys look good too.
No,
Zach.
we don't. It's all right.
Yeah, you're right. You know. No, you look okay. You look good.
No, we don't.
Moisturize.
No, I know. It doesn't matter, though.
Sometimes it doesn't matter. Moisturize still do.
Hey, if your genes have decided you're going to have male pattern baldness, for example, doesn't matter how much treatment you put in your hair, eventually it's coming off your head. Like, that's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter how much you moisturize, eventually your white's going to crack.
It's different though. Different times. They got all kinds of things now.
They got to
And
stay
William
stuff.
Williams says moisturize every day.
They got stuff for white people too. It's preventative.
Racist.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to help. Preventative measures, you know? That's all it is.
We try. We try our best.
Keep trying.
I think the biggest problem,
There's a
it's
cure.
because of the, it's just the general tone contrast. Like, sort of, I think as you get older, for example, you get more like dark circles under your eyes and things like that. And when you have white skin, those stand out more. When you have black skin, they do not. So it's things like that, and the whole no wrinkling thing, which again, it's the don't crack. We crack. It's
preventative
okay.
measures. That's all
we
I can
do,
say.
We
I don't
do
know.
our best. We're doing our best in the world. That's all we can do. Next in the scoopla, this woman insists that text messaging has ruined dating. I completely disagree with her. I think she's wrong. We'll explain. Scoopla, rolling on your thing next. No, because eventually white people, they do all those things, and all you end up with was duck face. Overly smooth duck
Some people
face.
overdo the preventative measures. That's all.
How do you know? How do you know we didn't do the exact recommended amount, and that's what ends up
You look
happening?
like a duck.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's too much.
Black don't crack and white make duck, I guess is what it is.
White people, yeah, they look good too.
And you're okay, I suppose. Dollar Shine, how was birthday celebration weekend?
Hey,
Hello,
Kevin.
Monica, not that Monica. Monica there. Lucinda, good morning.
Lucinda.
Exactly. Lucinda, be happy that you're up and going to work, not going to chemo today. Think of it that way. Seriously. It's kind of a downer to sort of think of that way, but if you need that wackadoo on the top of your head, that's what you do.
Wake up call.
Exactly. You do.
Yeah, me and the kids had a good day. The one day I took Ava to, she had a dentist appointment. So I
Very
picked her up
exciting.
Yeah, so I picked her up early from school. Her teeth look good, but she will need a orthodontist. She will need braces eventually. Yeah. So
Maybe. We'll see. You
That-
know
they-
what? They
they-
all say that.
they wanted a pre-visit to the pre-visit. If that makes any sense. So basically found a doctor for a pre-visit to the pre. She will need them eventually.
Ain't no orthodontist on earth when a kid comes in for any visit or pre-visit that says, nah, you're good.
Yeah.
They'll at least say, hey, let's do this, this, and this. Have you seen how nice their waiting rooms are?
Yeah, so
There's reasons.
she had that.
So I don't fully believe. I mean, I think if your teeth are like jacked up, then they're
Mhm.
jacked up. But
Well, she has one tooth that is coming in a little to the side, and
Yeah.
I've been watching it. It's taking a long time to come through, and they were like, "Yeah, that's
I put a lot of them into the wisdom tooth pile, though. Oh,
Mhm.
definitely got to get braces. Oh, pay up.
yeah."
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I got to make more money in 2018. Start saving up for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What up, April? I'll play the drums. I will have to go check that out. I will check that out. I know. Monica texted me, and she's like, well, I took Ava to the dentist, and now we're getting her golf stuff. I'm like, how very white of you today, this day. Look at all this stuff. Dental trips and golf clubs and good grief.
But she was very, she was so excited. And so she played a little bit, getting the basics down.
See how James Brown tweeted a link to a porn site or something like that by accident.
Oh, God.
He was hacked. James Brown, you know, black James Brown, that be on.
Not the singer, but the football guy.
On football, he be commentating. You know what he is. You know what he is. What he look like. But
I didn't
he's
see
like
that.
trending because he tweeted him and said he was hacked. He said he was hacked. Oh man, not that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hacked. That's what he said. Okay.
That's what he said. But it was like a direct link or something like that.
Did you click the link?
No. Well, it's not. It's gone. It's gone now. Apparently.
I clicked it for work.
Oh, but this was the tweet. Apparently, people screenshot stuff.
People screenshot everything.
Brunette, something. Sexy little brunette.
He was hacked. It was the intern. The intern was on his page.
Somebody immediately retweeted it.
Stand by.
Oh no! Small caps.
We have tickets at 8:30 today to a young man. Maybe you've heard of him, Kevin Hart.
Oh,
Kevin
yes,
Hart?
I have heard of him.
Yes, I think he's going to amount to some things and some stuff.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a second show, Monica?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Second Kevin Hart show has been added. It's the same night, so January 26th. It's a later show, which means pants optional, I guess. I don't know. But the later comedy shows are always crazy.
Yep.
And we're doing a pre-party for both shows. So you get to hang out. We'll have DJ Flex there doing music, all sorts of other things. So go to theberglincenter.com for all the details. And you can win Kevin Hart tickets at 8:30 today. We have them all week right here on K92. Has text messaging killed dating?
No.
This woman says yes. And yeah, I'm with you.
She said yes. Why?
Yes
why she say
and
that?
no, but mostly no. I'd say a definitive
What's her
no.
reason?
It's just it takes all the mystery out of things, and you have to do things the old-fashioned way, and now everything is so immediate and blah blah blah.
What do you want to wait 2 weeks to get snail mail? What do you want?
Yeah, and I was saying, well, I used to have to wait by the phone, and all of it.
Wait by the phone?
We
Wait
got
by the phone
better. I
and-
know exactly.
Her rotary phone,
Yeah.
What is
Sorry,
she doing?
lady.
I don't know.
Single.
Being a grandma.
Yeah. Knitting.
So she's just sitting there, just waiting for that phone call from that
That never comes,
wonderful
apparently.
guy.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand
Yeah.
the things of, it's robbed some of the specialness of actual dates because you can text someone at any time of day or night and make a plan.
Yeah.
And you can have your romantic type text as well.
What's
and
wrong with that?
It escalates everything faster. I think it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see why, because I was initially hearing that. I can kind of be on the fence too, because some people overdo it. Some text too much where there's nothing to talk about when we're in person. That's kind of what people would say, quote unquote, what's wrong with the millennials and all that kind of stuff, where we text too much. Right? You got to be able to talk and have an
Millennials,
actual
I don't think
conversation
it's just
face to
millennials.
face.
I think it's everyone, because we all
Everybody,
have
yeah.
our phone attached to our hip, and we're always sitting down. I mean, I went out to dinner, and it was a couple, and it was a double date, but they were on their phone.
Yeah.
So I think you just have to realize
people
when to put
overdo
it
it.
down.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
a balance, everything.
Some people overdo it.
But
They
I think
don't know
it
how
can
to have a
it's
face-to-face conversation.
used as a wonderful supplement. I mean, especially when it comes to even still being in a relationship. For me, way easier to be all flirty and charming and stuff in a text message.
Lots of emojis.
Saying those things, I just feel stupid
You feel
sometimes.
stupid. But you're still saying. Well, you mean out of your mouth saying it?
Hey, cutie pie. Like I just feel like a moron. But you
But
can
in
text
text-
that.
You text it, it's not as cornball.
Right,
Because it
exactly.
is a text message.
Right,
Yeah.
and it gets to be cornball, and you put a little emoji next to it, and you find some sort of GIF that works perfect. But
Yeah.
all of those things in real life, I'm just not good at it.
Okay.
I'm not good at that, extra talking type stuff, bedroom talk as well.
Sure.
Tried it before. I feel like a moron. I'm like, so you're enjoying this?
Yeah. But if you were to text it,
Yeah, you like
Well, not during, though.
I want to do this.
Not
So-
during.
no,
Read my text, baby. This is how I feel.
Here, wait, read this. Look, I got an emoji right here.
Yeah.
Hello, look, hi.
This is
How's
what
it
I'm
going?
trying to
Real quick.
communicate to you right now. You turn your
Check
phone.
your phone.
Yeah. In the middle of everything.
But it does. In the regular stuff, I feel like an idiot.
Sure. We just got to be able to
Oh yeah,
have
baby.
a conversation.
So good, woohoo. You know,
Yeah.
it's all. So I think it's good. Yes, you can do it too much. You can do anything too much.
Right.
But don't sound a million years old. Here's a good little tip: if you're holiday shopping for your kids, don't buy them as many things. We can all get behind that.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
True.
They did studies, and having too many toys can mess with your kid, especially like toddler age type stuff. They don't play as well.
Still developing.
Yeah, they did. These researchers gave kids under the age of 3, they gave them 4 toys or 16 toys. So they said, here's 4 toys. And then they did another one was like, here's 1 million toys, and recorded their playing habits. And the ones with fewer toys, they played longer. They had more focus, and they were more creative.
But it makes sense. It's just like when you go to a restaurant and the menu's too long. It's too much on the menu. You're like,
too many
let's go
choices.
crazy.
I know.
I mean,
I'm to the point now. I mean, you want to talk about first world problems, and I'm sitting here, and the kids, we've gotten them their stuff. We're ready to roll for Christmas, and my parents have gotten them stuff and
Yeah.
all sorts of things. And then you get those random people. There's someone. Well, what do the kids want for Christmas? I'm like, I'm actually just coming up with things that they don't really even need at this point.
a book.
To fill
Always
the
say a book.
gap. And you think, this is added garbage, is all this is. They don't need anything else. But what do you tell that person?
You're like, I always say a book.
Book? I don't even know what book to pick out.
Yeah, or just
Any kid's book.
You want to
A
complain
coloring
about
book.
technology
Something.
ruining things now? I got to do all the Christmas shopping for everybody in my life. And I don't mean me getting them gifts. I mean them getting gifts for me and the children. That's all it is. Well, send me a link to what you want. Why are we even doing this anymore? I need to know exactly what the kids want, and then I'll just pay you back.
It's so like formal
Must be
now,
nice
yeah.
being you. Like,
well,
It's so formal now because it's like, tell me what you want instead of, somewhere in April you have mentioned something that you've been needing,
Right.
and then you.
in the meantime,
remember
every
when
single
it's
one of
Christmas
these people, they don't tell me a darn thing that they want, and they go, oh, you can figure something out. It'll be fun. Surprise me.
time. Surprise me.
Surprise you.
Surprise me.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, surprise me.
Hey, get these kids a book. They'll be all right. Coloring book, reading book, book with pictures.
But I got to figure out the book. Which book specifically?
Something colorful.
Just a gift card to Barnes and Noble. Like, they
What,
can figure it
what
out.
kid wants to open up a gift card to Barnes & Noble on Christmas?
That's why you get an actual
alright.
book. They can flip through and read. Dr. Seuss, anything would be good enough.
You know what you do? You get a candy book, one of those old school candy books, and then you put a gift card inside of that, and then you just
I don't even know what that is.
you know
An
those
old
little
school candy
lifesavers or
book?
whatever.
No.
The candy book. It's like $1. You know what I'm talking about?
I think
The
that
candy
I
book.
might.
It's a candy book. It's like 4 rolls of lifesaver candies in each side of the book, and it's just like you open it up. It's just a candy book.
What century is this?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I
It's
do
like
not.
$1, I think, for this
Never
book.
heard of it. I have no idea.
You know,
if you want to
you
back
got
up
it?
Agent 41's crazy, go ahead. Text 52353.
Nasty
It's like
stuff
4
on
rolls
Facebook.
of candy on each side.
You Google candy book, nasty stuff comes up.
So they found a really old shark. I mean, really old. Details 6 minutes away in Factor Bullcrap. You want monster truck tickets? Woo! That's a surprise. Next on your thing.
I think I heard it. I'm not sure.
Uncle Thomas Jefferson gets you that. Oh, what the?
It says candy. It says candy. A novel of love and addiction.
No, that's not the candy
I
book.
know.
That's the candy book Monica gives out. That's what we're talking about.
Monica's like, get the right candy
Yeah,
book
get the
off the
right
bookshelf, not the adult one. That's for your dad and I.
What up, Crystal? Oh, God, you made another dog bed?
I don't know.
A dog bed.
It's got the actual candy in it. Yeah. But I mean, once you read it one time, all the candy's gone.
Yeah, it's just not really even. It just has a little short story in it. It's like just a.
I know. The downside that I have is I get this, this point of, what do the kids want for Christmas? And the fact is, no spoilers, by the way. You don't say any of this shit to my children. Since they're getting a game would be perfect. But they're not getting that till Christmas. And this is coming from people that were doing presents with before.
Oh.
Like, that would be the perfect gift. Like, that's something they would actually use. It makes sense. Easy to buy. Bang. Can't do it.
Oh, Melanie.
Oh, no.
She got the candy book every year. Uh-huh.
Lifesavers.
Uh-huh.
It's because it was the only toy that had been invented.
I love how it just didn't come up. Like love and addiction come up.
That
Like,
candy bug is all about.
yeah, you do.
Mhm.
You get that one for Christmas now. What was that sex?
Wait a
book we had,
minute.
Like, 2 months ago, we talked to the author. It was like a page for him and a page for
Oh,
her.
yeah. I remember.
Oh, I
that.
remember that.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember that.
You should remember it. You booked the thing.
Yeah, did I?
She finished
Yes.
the book. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? Yeah, okay. It's, Tilly and Andy took a couple pages out of the book, I think.
I'm not sorry.
They stole a couple pages from me.
Pages.
Better
Little
walk. Walk that walk, baby. You walk that walk. Kevin is out all this week, so you know.
Oh,
He's falling apart.
what's wrong?
He's got diverticulitis now.
Oh.
What's that?
Yeah. It's like a intestinal like bowel
Sometimes they have to do
infection
surgery
thing.
for it.
So it can be bad. Like
Yeah.
my mother-in-law will get flare-ups of it, and she can be like in the hospital for 3-4 days. But he's home.
Okay.
But
You can't
you
have,
have to.
like,
You're on like a
vaccines
liquid
and
diet. I mean, it's
It's strict.
yeah.
That's
So
not
he'll be
good.
back maybe
Whoa.
Friday.
Hmm.
He got all those headaches last week too. So he's just been.
The chiropractor and got that
He did.
taken care of.
He went to Zach Jackson hooked him up. Took care of his chiropractor. Thingy. Okay, stand by. All right, Agent 41. We'll get to your lifesaver storybook in just a minute.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zach's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zach. Factor Bullcrap is a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a 4-pack of tickets to see the monster trucks at the Salem Civic Center Friday, January 5th. Tough truck races, monster ride truck, and more. SalemCivicCenter.com for all the details. Start calling now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We'll start with caller 9, pick 2, and y'all will go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. Very spitty.
Oh, could you take them all off? I'm busy.
No, you figure it out. Find a way, Monica.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Color 1.
Caller 1.
Uncharged.
Color 2.
Englewood
Color
Mall.
3. Color 4. Color 5. Color 6. Color 7. Color 8. K92, hello.
Damn it.
Hello. Hey, what's your name?
Candy
Hey,
book.
we should have your radio turned off, JR, okay? All right, we're going to talk to you in just a minute.
All these texts about candy book.
K92, hello.
I think I've seen that before, but I'm not
Hey,
sure.
what's your name? Hey, we should have your radio turned off and make sure that we're not on speakerphone. We're going to be on in just a minute, okay? All right, one second.
I don't know the kids today. What?
Like, what?
It's an old kid. It's just lifesavers.
Yes.
Kids these days don't even know what that is. I do like. I like them because I grew up eating them, but I prefer the gummies over the hard candies. But I mean, kids ain't gonna want this shit.
I enjoyed my book.
Hard candies that are a whole lot of fun.
Yay. This hard candy is so much fun. Here's how fun they are. You know why there's a hole in the middle? Here's your little bonus factor bullcrap. So you don't die.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
in
Christmas.
case you
It's
get
like a
stuck.
Christmas.
So if you swallow it, gets stuck in
Yeah.
your throat, there's a hole in the middle of it so you can still breathe.
breathe.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's what you're giving your here's a choking hazard. Merry Christmas. In a book.
The classic American candy, originally designed to resemble a life preserver. Yeah, because it's got the little hole. Yeah. Shaped box contains a holiday story in 5
Hello,
flavors.
Tammy. Hello, Leah. Hi, Brock.
Making it a perfect
Hi,
stocking stuffer.
Brock.
I should get Katie that.
Megan, you get in here and you yell at Monica. Love you
Why
back.
is it like $16 on Amazon? I don't know. I gotta put this in her stocking. I still don't know what to put in her stocking. Bro.
Are you in a horse-drawn carriage because cars haven't been invented yet? Is that what
Right. Seriously. Old people gift. What? Nobody after the year 2005 was getting this. 2000.
Just warning you, the dude from 21 Pilots, that's all he ever got for Christmas was that Lifesaver storybook as a kid, and now he's all the way he is in all his songs. You know who else used to get it? Logic. Yeah.
Oh,
Thinking
no.
too much.
Okay. They were fun.
Oh.
We'll deal with that in just a second. Agent 41's claims of the hot Christmas gift, Lifesaver's storybook.
Sounds sad.
Ask for it by name.
Every year, God, I was
sad.
excited
It
for
sounds
it.
so excited.
This sounds like the Christmas shoes. Let's say good morning to our contestants. We start with JR. Good morning, JR.
Hello.
JR, did you receive the Lifesaver's storybook as a child for Christmas?
Yes.
You did.
Sadly. You see how
I
you
know.
hear
There you
him?
go.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard a tear fall out of his face. while
Trying
he
to
did.
forget it.
Let's go to Elizabeth. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning.
Elizabeth, how about you in the Lifesaver storybook?
No.
Okay, see
No?
how happy
Oh.
she's like.
Right.
She's with it. She's loud. She's happy.
Oh, well.
Life is on the up and up.
Yep. Well, her life has been saved. That's what happened. JR, would you like to go first or second in the game today? JR.
Yes. First.
I'll go first.
He's got that Lifesaver
Hey.
candy book, man.
Merry Christmas.
Bad
You
memories.
gotta have something else to go along with. it.
JR first. Elizabeth, you'll go second. Here's the deal. Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I'll give you a statement, and you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw. You force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do it.
Round 1.
JR, your question in round 1. Factor Bullcrap. JR, the tradition of hanging Christmas stockings by the fireplace and all that comes from when people used to hang their wet socks by the fire at night to dry them out. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? JR.
Fact.
Is...
No.
That means you're
Nope,
wrong.
I made that up. Nobody knows.
Oh, I thought it was you playing in the snow and your socks get wet and cold
Well,
and stuff.
maybe you
and
did
wanna
that,
dry
but
them
I'm
off.
not sure how that transcended into Christmas, and nobody really knows. They don't
just
know.
happened.
And we don't know that, and we don't know eggnog. We don't know what happened, how this happened, and where we are today.
Okay.
And add Lifesaver storybook in there because we don't know how that one started either. Elizabeth, here's your question in round 1. Factor Bullcrap. They recently found a shark in Greenland that scientists think is 500 years old. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Elizabeth.
Fact.
Fact is...
Correct.
500.
Like, still alive.
Wow.
500 years old, this shark, they think was born around the year 1505.
That's
Wow.
insane.
Older than Shakespeare. Think of it that way.
Whoa.
Wow.
And still kicking it.
Yep. And still gives all of its shark babies the Lifesaver storybook for Christmas.
Oh, my gosh. Yep.
Because that I do believe
Delicious.
the first year was in 1507 was the first year that people started doing that.
JR -1, Elizabeth 1.
Round 2.
JR, your question in round 2. Factor Bullcrap, JR. According to research, men are happier than women for almost every decade of our lives. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? JR.
Fact.
Is...
Correct.
Yeah. You want to know the only time that women are happier? When they're in their 80s and their husband is dead. I'm serious. That's what the study said. So the only time women are happier is when we are finally
And
dead.
they're in their 80s. They're like, yeah, no, that's not it.
Y'all are mean.
That is
And you get
not.
mad saying you're the ones that are no fun. Listen to that
You're
right
the
there.
ones that are no fun.
No,
Just
that
sitting
is
there
not
waiting
it.
for us to die so you can be happy. We are fun.
Oh, crap.
Man.
So angry.
That's no good.
Elizabeth, your question in round 2. Factor Bullcrap, Elizabeth. The year of Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl was the biggest delivery day in the history of Domino's Pizza. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Elizabeth.
Fact.
Is?
That means you're
Say
wrong.
what? Was that
Like
make him
one
hungry?
Extra large
I
pepperoni
know,
pizza,
yeah,
please.
exactly.
Ah.
Surprisingly,
thought it
according to
was.
Domino's, it is the O.J. Simpson police chase day.
Oh,
That makes you
sitting in front of
hungry.
your TV.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
sitting there. No one wanted to
'Cause you're
leave.
anxious.
You
Yeah.
wanted to watch that whole thing go down. It was.
Order
I
pizza.
remember it was fascinating and it was hours that
So
this was
intriguing.
going down. And it was like you were riveted to the television. You thought, order pizza. We're not going
Hey,
anywhere.
I don't want to miss anything.
All right, JR and Elizabeth, you're tied 0-0.
Round 3.
Third and final round. Both of you still have the screw in play. If you want to make the other one answer your question instead. JR, here's yours. Factor bullcrap. 1 in 3 adults either live with a roommate or their parents, which is the highest in history. Fact bullcrap or screw JR.
Fact.
Is? Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Makes sense. Stuff is expensive.
Y'all never gonna leave. My son, he's 5. And
Lennon.
he's a total like mama's boy.
Uh-huh.
And he says to my wife, he says, when I grow up, I'm going to live here forever.
Oh.
And she says, oh, that's so sweet. And I think, get out.
Oh, he's going to move in.
Get out of here
He's going to be living in the
now.
man cave. He's going to take over your basement.
I know. She says, oh, you can do that. I said, no, you can't. Get a job. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Elizabeth, you got to get a point on this to go to tiebreaker. Get it wrong, you lose. Fact or bullcrap, Elizabeth. The biggest snowflake ever was 15 inches across. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Elizabeth?
Bullcrap.
Is?
That means you're wrong.
That's kind of freaking hilarious.
Victory for JR, a 15-inch snowflake.
You imagine that smacks somebody in the face?
Yeah.
Bam! Like, ah,
I think it was like
what
a
was that?
whole snowball.
Yeah.
But just this one blanket your whole face is what
Yeah.
it would do.
That's
That's like one you
hilarious.
make for arts and crafts, but it was real.
15 inches, 1887 is
Wow.
the claim on that whole thing.
Okay.
That is just, that's ridiculous.
Insane. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is laying
That's
on your whole
hilarious.
face. You would think a bird pooped on you. I
Yeah.
mean, that you'd have to. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what it would feel like.
God, what is this
Yeah.
JR, big comeback. Hang on now. Elizabeth, we have a prize for you too. It's not the grand prize. It is those monster truck tickets. So family 4-pack to go see them Salem Civic Center Friday, January 5th, salemciviccenter.com. People of Earth, that was Factor Bullcrap. And next we'll get into all this lifesaver stuff with this storybook thing. What?
Sad.
Yep.
Aw.
I'm thinking of getting Katie that for stocking stuffer. See how
Yes!
she reacts.
Zach, the kids will love it.
No, she'll be upset with me. That's what will happen. We are clear on the roads. If you see something, pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Daddy, what is this?
I know what the kids will do with it, Monica. It's like in Christmas Story when they each get their socks and they look at them and they throw them over their shoulders and then they go to the next
Exactly.
present.
I don't want this. This isn't important. Sunny
Exactly.
clouds today, getting about 60 clouds this evening. 46 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Conversation continues now on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook Live video stream. If you want to join it, we go behind the scenes, uncensored all the time. Hang on, y'all.
Oh, Rick. You want a digital for Elizabeth?
Huh?
Digital?
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, Elizabeth? Hey, let me get your phone number.
Yeah, I know. Somebody walking back and forth.
Somebody gonna get in trouble.
Clark? Hello, Clark?
Or Joey.
Is Rusty still in the Navy?
Just give me your email one more time. Make sure I got it right. All right, gotcha. All right, we'll get you a digital download. We thank you so much. Thank you.
She got that question wrong, right? Somebody's like, Elizabeth got the shark question right. She said bullcrap, didn't she?
She had a -1.
Well, I know that,
She
but
lost. She didn't get that.
well, yeah, she didn't get that. Yeah.
She either lost with 0 or -1 because he
Yeah.
had 1, right?
Yeah, he
I mean,
But she said bullcrap.
Hey, JR? Hey, JR, have you won with us before? Okay, let me get you last name. Okay, and your date of birth? All right, your phone number? Okay, and your address? All right. Okay, so we have your info, and you know where we're located. We have those monster truck tickets here, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you can swing on by and pick up your tickets, okay? All right, thank you. You have a good one. Um,
There's one with us before. His name is James.
She did get it. No, wait. No, I gave her that point.
yeah.
She got that point, and then she got the
Yeah,
other
last
ones wrong.
one. Like, she
Okay.
lost.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, 1, 0, and then -1. Okay. Durgle.
This Roanoke.
He's in Benton. Benton.
They walking out into the crosswalk without looking first. People act like the crosswalk is just like, oh, this stop. Monica needs to help with this email address.
Oh, I wrote it down again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yabba doo doo. Yabba dabba doo.
Yeah.
Abla dabla do. Flappo dappo.
Sydney.
Sit night. At night. Hello, Gerard. Good morning.
This chair, it feels like if I lean back, it's just gonna break off. I feel like the back will break off.
Yeah. JJ said that is what he was told to do. It's mandated from above to put old stuff on. No new ones though. Just redo the old ones.
Styling and profiling.
He bought the Breakfast Club new chairs.
Profiling.
Bought the Breakfast Club new chairs. They say like the Breakfast Club on the back right here. Like studio chairs. Like banging pots and pans in the kitchen.
It's your cousin.
Whose cousin?
Oh my. Oh yeah. They were having fun.
Monica's. Have you heard Monica? She's always offbeat, so it makes sense.
No rhythm. What the hell? Kevin's supposed to be a rapper. You gotta know rhythm.
Oh, that is drum douche talk over there. Look at Freddie Mac. Freddie Mac is
rhythm.
throwing down.
He was having, the kids were having
Throwing
fun.
down the drumstick.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Dollar Shine.
Them's fighting words.
Big pet peeve of mine. Being off beat. Sorry. Not sorry.
Hi, Libby. Happy week before Christmas as well. Crystal, the picture of crack? Yes, I did. that's what you're talking about.
A friend of mine was making crack. Oh, Christmas crack. Yeah,
Fred had never heard of crack before.
Oh, the guitar's right here. Sing about Christmas crack. Then you need Whitney saying crack is whack.
Ooh. Stand by. $7:04. Monica speaks of the candy book.
The candy book. I received the candy book as a kid every year. Got the candy book.
The candy book.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is-
like
she wasn't-
lifesavers in the book. It's just like a sleeve of, it's like candy in a
you
book.
made it seem like it was just all types of candy.
No,
I guess
I
you
said
weren't
lifesaver.
specific enough. Because when you
I
Google
don't think I
candy book,
was.
nasty stuff comes up. You know,
Yeah,
pillow talk
I
type
said
stuff.
it was lifesavers in the book. It's candy, and I always
Oh, I
enjoyed it
didn't
as a
hear that
kid.
part.
Sandy and Huddleston text in. I know exactly what Monica's talking about with the candy book. They used to give those out at our church when I was
They
young.
do it at church, yes.
That's a
Leanne and
sad
Covington, I got a candy book
get you
in my
one.
stocking every year for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And then toys were invented the year after that, and I started
Yeah.
getting those instead. Oh, I added that. Sorry.
Yo,
You,
anything you can get out for $1 at Walmart, that's not a gift. That's not like
That's a gift.
that's a stocking stuffer.
it is. And,
You shouldn't be
you enjoy
unwrapping
it.
that and being like, "Oh, thanks." Like,
And as
I'm
a
not
kid,
putting that on my
it's
Christmas
candy.
list.
As a kid, you see it as a little book as a candy book.
Barely candy, because then candy was invented after this too,
Yeah.
Fred. I mean, that's
Lifesavers
really
is
what it was.
hardly candy.
This is the kind of present that was given to you by the same woman in your life who would make Jell-O mold with cat food in it. I mean,
Oh,
this is
no.
Aunt Bethany giving you this.
That is one of the deaconesses at the church. You know
I'm
what I
going
mean?
to give you the candy book.
Because it's cheap. You can buy it for like 100 kids at the church.
Uh-huh.
$1 each kid. That's
But
fine.
you put
know,
it in
it's
the
a little
stocking,
something,
and
something.
it was always exciting. I got my little candy
No,
book every
that is
year.
not exciting. Come on,
Tradition.
Monica.
This text.
You weren't excited.
At the funeral, I will have my lifesavers to comfort me.
Yeah, like what? I
I'ma
don't want
get
that.
you one.
I don't want it.
Some traditions are
I'm
worth
getting you
keeping,
one, though.
Fred. Some traditions are, it's okay to let them die. I think that's
like,
what it is.
What do I want to do with a Lifesavers candy book? Because
Eat the
what kind of
candy.
story is it? It's some like a holiday story.
little
I think
holiday
I read,
story,
right?
little mini story in it. You know.
Frosty the Snowman or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Some-
read
some
just the
you've heard a
story
million
without some
times.
sad candy.
Uh-huh.
I'm not focusing on no book, no words in that book if I'm getting candy.
Though I guess we can look at it this way, Fred. Finally, there's a present that makes socks look not so bad. So, socks is all about this. That's what it is. 7:06. Chef Mario Batali.
Oh, what
A
else?
grade A moron. Did you catch his apology?
No.
Oh, well, I'll explain to you next on how stupid he is.
Oh.
Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love Mario's apology. Chef Mario's apology is grade A. Man, you can't even make this shit up.
He got
That's
let go,
how
right?
good it is. This is how good his apology is. It's the kind of thing, I would say this as a joke, and he has managed to make it in real life.
Mm.
Sad. They got fired by
Oh, yes.
whoever.
Yes.
Whatever network.
My only concern is they're going to take all his recipes off the Food Network website. I mean, he's got good recipes. I don't know, though. They kind of... I know I'm very torn. Like, I would be okay with a Guy Fieri scandal that got him less on my television. But then if they pull all the reruns of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, that's depressing right there. Sandwich King, on the other hand, I think I can
Sandwich King.
openly root for him in the kitchen to get canceled and the whole thing. Like that, I'm in on that one.
On the kitchen, they were making cookies.
Can we have a Sonny Anderson scandal? I'd be okay with that, too.
They were making cookies. Make your
Oh, you don't like Sunny Anderson either? You said that
Oh,
before?
God.
Oh, no.
She got her new inflated stadium or whatever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
told
you
Monica
told me about
it.
that.
The inflatium is what it's called. It's like a Super Bowl thing. It's this big inflatable stadium with a lot of you put like a lot of snacks. What's worse, that or the Lifesavers candy book?
That. She's the worst. She is
It's
the
like-
worst.
I've seen it before, so I don't know how she
I
invented
can't
it.
stand her because she's annoying. She's a name dropper, which I can't stand. Her hair is absurd. Like, I don't know why.
It's a bad wig.
Something's bad. And then she
Used to date
is.
a girl with a
I
bad
don't
lace
like
front.
when she tries to talk all. She tries to talk all street. all of a sudden too. It drives me nuts. Like she
Clearly
is
suburbs,
the
right?
That's what I'm calling my mom. Oh, can't do it. I would take the Sandwich King over her.
Yeah, I used to date this girl. She had a terrible lace front.
Yeah, well, her lace front is
Oh yeah.
She's like trying to do it herself. I'm like, you shouldn't look like a baby doll.
Nope. That's what
It's bad.
I don't like her shirt.
Trying to save money.
Her blouse.
Her blouses.
Gerard. I mean, see, now, Gerard, that to me is like, that's a Christmas gift to try to test these poor elderly people to see if they'll kill themselves or not. My God. My church gave away a Christmas brown paper bag to the seniors with a candy cane, 2 apples, and some Werther's Originals. That's like,
stop it. Why would you do that?
Time to die.
But we did
Why
that
would you
every
give them
year.
that old candy?
Chef Mario Batali.
Oh, what did he do?
The latest to go down in all of these sexual misconduct things.
He was fired.
Oh, yeah. He's fired. He's gone. He's
Outta there.
stupid. He is. All of this stuff that clearly is true, and his apology is the worst apology I think I've ever heard in my life.
What did he say?
You're going to love it, Monica. You can't even make this up because his apology included a recipe for cinnamon buns at the end of it.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Cinnamon buns.
So
Yes.
it wasn't
My
an apology
apology
then.
is,
Okay.
I'm sorry, make my buns.
I have made many mistakes, and I am so very sorry that I have disappointed my fans, my family, my fans. Oh, I'm sorry, my friends, my family, my fans, and my team. My behavior was wrong, and I take full responsibility. And then he ended the letter by saying that he would, quote, work every day to regain and respect your trust. And in case you're searching for a holiday-inspired breakfast, these pizza dough cinnamon rolls are a fan favorite.
Wow.
That's so stupid.
With a picture. I mean, they looked good. I'm just saying.
But still, so it's not an apology.
That is not.
It
That
was-
is so stupid.
That is someone, and that's sort of the biggest thing with all of these different dirtbags,
Right.
is they have completely lost touch with reality.
Yeah.
They don't think it's a big deal.
Their behavior was all right to them.
right.
And they got
he's not
like
sorry.
drunk on power. They got they don't know what it's like to be a real human in the regular world, where even when they apologize, they say, "P.S. Yo, my cinnamon rolls are dope."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. They don't get it.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
when
out
I
of touch
eventually
reality, I
get
agree.
fired for whatever it is that I do that's inappropriate, and I have to apologize at the end, and I'm going to be like, and catch me more, Anger Diaries on demand 24/7,
Yay.
angerdiary.com.
No.
That doesn't
Subscribe
work
to
that
the
way.
Thang on YouTube. Like that, no.
They haven't
Moron!
learned their lesson. They don't care.
No, they don't get it.
Number 2.
People are mad at Kevin Hart. Am I going to get in trouble because I agree with Kevin Hart on this one?
I don't think so, because I accidentally stepped in it this morning. By
Here's
talking
Kevin
about-
Hart, part of his monologue from Saturday Night Live.
Women, I give you so much credit. Like, you guys do so much. I will. I take my hat off to you. You know why? Because when it comes to putting structure in a child's life, when it comes to bathing, feeding, taking the kid to school, from school, you guys do that. You're responsible for that. And you know what? I applaud you for that. But the one thing that you're not is fun. Now, I know when you first hear it, I know you're getting the attitude already. What? I'm fun? That's a lie. You a lie. I'm fun. No, you're not. You're not. You've never heard a kid say, I can't wait to get home and play with my mom. You ain't never heard that. I can't wait for mommy and me time. That don't exist. Don't no kids say that.
No, I never said that. And also, you sound real soft in front of your friends if you say, I can't wait to get home playing with my
True.
mom.
But
My
people are
mommy's
mad.
at home reading for me.
You know, because in this day and age of empowerment, everything.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the funniest. To me, it was the most ironically funny tweet I saw someone complain. It said, this monologue belongs in the past in 2016. Like, okay, 11 months ago. Yes, you're right. I know.
I feel like it.
Way to set women back 11 months, Kevin Hart.
I
It's
mean,
true.
he's a comedian, so I know you kind of just take it with a grain of salt.
It's
he's
funny.
He's trying to.
It's
He's
an
making
extreme. Yes, not everybody's like
jokes.
that.
You know, and because I was talking about it this morning. I said Jared was out of town for a week, and Jared, when he walked in, the kids just jumped on him and they leaped on him, and he was like, "I know, mommy's boring," and he just as a joke, he was saying
Yeah.
it. But the kids know that I don't really wrestle around with them as much as
you
Jared
don't
does.
do as
He-
much of that
That's
stuff.
just me. But I mean, there's moms out there that probably do.
Of course, there are
They
some,
do,
but again,
I'm-
if you're gonna just sort of, if you want to like draw that line and say where it kind of ends up, I mean, the other night at my house, just randomly, I decided to just stare at the children. They were sitting there,
Just stare at them.
and you just stare at them.
Just messing with them.
It freaks them out, and they start, and they're like, "What do you do?" And then they get up and they try to walk away, and you just calmly walk toward them, and I'm messing around with them. So
Yeah.
now I'm chasing them around the house, and they're running, they're being all crazy. My wife during all of this,
Like, slow down, stop running.
right?
No.
She said, "What are you doing? Like we're playing." This is a game? Yes, this is a game. Like, this is how it
This
goes. Yes.
is how we have fun. I don't know. And I just think also it's the other cheating stuff too. In the court of
Well,
public
yeah.
opinion, he'll never be, the people will never let this go. It's your second wife. It's a pattern. It's whatever. It's,
Hey, that's his personal life.
Yeah.
As a joke
Has
and
nothing to
a
do with the
stand-up
joke.
act,
Yeah.
it's- that's what comedy is, okay?
Right.
You can't be offended by everything.
Number 1.
Star Wars, huge. $220
Huge.
million.
Oh, my God.
Second biggest opening. The only thing bigger, Star Wars. The other
Star
one.
Wars.
what
Jared has
about
been
Coco?
Jared has been gearing up for Star Wars because he wants to see Star Wars and it's a big to do thing. And he's been watching it all weekend. Since he's been home, it's been nothing but Star Wars. And it's just I'm like, can we please watch something else? Football and Star Wars. I'm like, what is happening with CP21 and all these other people? I'm like,
You
they're
should
on
know
TV all day.
CP21 is a character in Monica's Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Oh,
exactly.
Jared tried to explain to me. He said, well, this is the movie where we discover Luke.
It's
and
adorable that he
Luke's-
tries to do that.
Luke's
because
kids. He's gonna marry this woman, and then they're gonna have 2 kids. They have them at the same time. Okay, blah 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 blah.
But
blah,
just
blah, blah.
remember,
all that stuff.
Monica's as fun as any guy. You remember that.
I was outvoted. The kids said Star Wars. Even
Yep.
Hendrix. I'm like,
I gotta
come
get
on.
you on your fan fiction. That's got to happen this week. You're back to work now, so you have to work. You have
Oh, we
to
even
do
watched
this.
Spaceballs.
Yes.
Oh, did you really say yes to that? We
that
watched.
movie.
Monica was miserable this weekend
I
when
said,
her
what
husband
is
got back
this?
into
He said, this is a spoof. And I'm
Again,
like,
Monica would
what?
she would like to do fun things, Fred, like watch the movie Moonlight. Like, let's go ahead and do that.
What's on Lifetime?
Yeah.
Anything on Hallmark?
Thank you.
What's that one Casey Affleck was in that was really sad? Manchester
Manchester by the Sea?
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
sounds good. Let's do that. Awesomeness. Next on your thing.
Baseballs, really?
Man.
Oh.
I want to be excited that you're back home, Jared. Not upset.
It was baseball, Star Wars, football. Like all
Back
day.
in his chair,
All
he's
day.
got his remote back. He's just
Uh-huh.
like, "Yep, I'm back."
What's up, Junior?
And the parents, I was outvoted. I was like, come on, can we watch
Damn.
something else?
Yep. See, hi, Deidre. Crystal, this is exactly the problem. We're busy washing their clothes and cleaning up after them and their dad. See, not fun. This doesn't sound fun either.
One song, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's different. I'm assuming Samantha's talking about Kevin Hart.
No.
There's a time and a place for
No,
it.
she's talking about Mario Batali. Would be my
Oh,
guess.
okay.
Don't put a cinnamon bun recipe in your sexual
Oh, no,
misconduct
no.
apology.
That's stupid. That's so stupid. Fan favorite. All right, are you apologizing to me or trying to sell me something? Not apologizing for nothing. He don't care.
What?
He don't care. All of them with
Like, that's
their
what it is. It's not even that he doesn't care. It's he just does. He's just out of touch with the reality.
so high and above. You need to get knocked down a few pegs. Nelly gonna take legal action after
I know.
this stuff gets
I know.
dropped.
It's good for him.
Trying to dirty up my name.
Yep.
Whatever happened to Usher?
He's went away. Paid out and went away.
Pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Connie.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey, and it
Samantha
all
was on.
goes away.
What's up, Josh? She was on the Mario tip.
Whoa. Paul.
Oh. By the way, just as we're sitting here chatting, everyone, you resist the temptation. If you spoil any of Star Wars in the chat, I will kill you. Please don't. I don't want to have to kill for Christmas. It's too much.
You saw Bob. He muted the word Star Wars on Twitter. He muted so no spoilers tweets would pop up and
I
stuff.
should figure out how to do. I'm just not
Gotta,
going to
mute
Facebook.
words. Yeah, Facebook too.
I'm
Like
out.
that's where the stuff
What's
happens.
infuriating is I still wouldn't have had Walking Dead ruined for me if not for that one person. Like,
It was
I have
Facebook,
not, I have
right?
not come across it in
Facebook
any other fashion, except for that one.
Can't control it either. You're just scrolling. Bloop, the messages pops up. Look at this, or
And I watched
R.I.P. such and such. You watched it? Okay. See,
Yeah,
I
I have
was
not,
all caught up,
so-
but I continued to not bring it up. Y'all didn't say anything about it. I wasn't gonna say anything about it because I knew
No,
y'all
I
were
had it
behind at
spoiled.
one point.
Were you here the day we were talking about that? Oh, I told you who though. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like,
Oh, and poor Jessica popped up in her feed like 2 days later.
Well, my mom spoiled it for me.
Facebook's got enough algorithms that
Your
they
mom?
filter stuff out. Can't they filter this crap out? Filter it
Maybe.
out.
I don't know.
They filter everything else out.
Maybe there's some setting. I don't know.
Jeez. Oh, my body.
Bash Roanoke. Why they mad? Gerard says his cousin posted a status upset that Kevin Hart's tour is only coming to Roanoke instead of for Virginia. Not
Charlottesville.
Not Richmond. Is he doing Charlottesville?
Yes.
So apparently your
Or he
cousin didn't do
did
any
or
research.
whatever.
I don't know. He said people were like his cousin was bashing Roanoke. What? You mad? Gerard, ask your cousin, big mad or little mad? That's what you should comment on their Facebook status. You big mad or you little mad?
Hey, big head.
Hey, big head. I want one of these hats though.
K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac.
Gimme good. Gimme good.
Set the tone for your week. What's good in your world?
What's awesome?
Monica Brooks has returned to the broadcast, which is good. We like that.
Awesome. Glad to be back.
Happy to have you, mainly because I don't want to do any of your work anymore. I like that you're here doing it instead. So thank you for, I missed you.
Aww.
You wonderful you.
Oh, it's awesome.
What's good in your world?
I say what's awesome is that I was off a few days, but I had a great time just with the kids, just doing little things. And me and Ava and, she's picking up golf and everything else, so it was,
Yeah, you say that casually, which would make some people say, huh?
I know.
Golf.
Ava
She's the last black unicorn. That's what we called her. Because she's left-handed. She loves golf.
And she's
female.
Female.
Black, left-handed golf lover. There are one of her on Earth.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else.
Well, she's really all about it and so excited.
And
so
finally
she's
you're
in
cultivating this.
Yes. Yeah,
finally.
Yeah. And so she was just practicing getting the basics down, and it was it was exciting to see her excitement. Just watching her be happy about it. She's like, I have my golf clubs and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, look, yeah.
Right.
It's like,
you don't want to hang out with mom? You'd rather go play golf? Okay, well.
So because you had the kids all last week, your husband was out of town for work, so it was sort of like single mom week, basically.
Oh, but yeah.
And you enjoyed it.
I did, yeah. We went. There's a lot of things happening around here in Roanoke and different places where, just free little Christmas things, just hot cocoa, just sitting there watching Santa Claus. It was just fun. Just fun venturing out.
Meanwhile,
awesome.
on the other side, my awesomeness was I had a weekend without my children, and it was spectacular.
Oh, you did?
Complete opposite. I know.
You had the whole house, the entire house to yourself.
My mom had the kids over Saturday for a sleepover.
Okay.
And I didn't see, she picked them up at noon on Saturday because they were going to do cookies and whatever, and then sleepover because my wife and I went out. And Sunday, she didn't bring them back till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 2, 3 o'clock.
It's all quiet Sunday morning in the house.
Man,
no kids
so
waking
good.
you up.
I know how y'all get to watch television because that's what I woke up on Sunday.
Yeah.
Watched a bunch of shows. I never watch a bunch of shows. I do, but they're all things I don't want to watch.
Right.
They're dumb kid show things.
Caillou and all these
well, look at
cartoons.
you. That's good.
I know. I enjoyed it. That whole kid list. You wake up, man, it's so quiet in the house.
So quiet.
Without them children.
That's good. Look at y'all.
So what's good in
parents.
your world? You can start calling now. We're going to do a prize for our favorite. I've got, New Year's at noon. You want to go check that out at the...
Bring the kids?
Yeah, Berglund Center. Family 4-pack of tickets to that. This is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. But during the day. So they count it down at noon instead of midnight. So you can bring the kids. 60,000 bouncy balls will be dropped from the ceiling of the Berglund Center. Plus, there'll be a chance to win $10,000, all for just celebrating what is good in your world. Also have monster truck tickets if you would rather have those. And you can just call now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236, or text 52353.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, please pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Sun and clouds today, getting to about 60 and some clouds this evening. 46 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
K92, hold on, please.
Thank you.
You know, I put that bed in just because I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, a few days later, I put it in on, like, a Thursday or Friday or something. And I was listening to KVJ over like, a weekend, whenever that was. And they use it, too.
Copycat rat bastards.
K92, hello.
K92, hold on, please. K92, hold on, please. K92, hold on, please.
Okay. You just celebrating your granddaughters? All right. Hang on one sec. K92, hello. K92, hello. What's good in your world? What are you celebrating? I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Excited to get back to work? Okay. Good. What was your name? All right, Samantha. Hang on for me 1 second, okay?
What up, Brandon? Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. Who's this? Chris? What's good in your world, Chris? What are you celebrating for awesomeness? Okay. All right. Well, hang on just a second for me, okay? All right. K92, hello. Hi, who's this? Jennifer, what's good in your world? What are you celebrating for awesomeness? Good. Okay. Well, hang on for me just 1 second, okay? Four strikeouts there.
Four?
One maybe.
All right. Well, we got to start.
Just everything, you know? Just life, Christmas.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't realize who that was. Oh, come on. Don't cut out. Free up what you need to free up if you need to, but let's see if we can get a couple more. Okay. We made Trump comments? When did we talk about Trump?
We didn't.
That's why I said the text.
So you butthurt Democrat.
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
What are you talking about? Hey, Carolyn. Hi, let me get your phone number. Okay. I'm going to give you a call if you win, okay? All right. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye.
Ouch.
Hello? Hey, thanks so much for holding. Hey, what's your phone number? Let me get your phone number really quick. Okay. 6129. Okay, I'm going to give you a call if you win, okay? All right. Thanks so much.
all sucked was the problem.
You said they were giving away $10,000?
The Berglund Center. I don't know. It's probably an insurance contest. Hello? Hello? Hi, Zach here. Hi. Hello. This is my. Hi, this is Zach from K92. How are you?
K92, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, we got your awesomeness. I want to talk to you. Just hang on. What's your first name?
We want to talk to you here for awesomeness.
What is it? Angel. Hang on 1 second. Radio off, Angel. It's like what my grandma used to do. Now, Monica, it's not just you and your giblets.
Giblets.
While you were gone last week, I learned that Freddie Mac. I'll spell a word out for you, and you tell me how you would say it. It's also the name of a bar in Roanoke or a boat. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's schooners.
Schooners, yes.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Freddie Mac would say schooners.
Yep.
Schooners.
Schooners.
Yeah.
Why would you say that? What
Because there's the S in the
S.
I thought you heard
the
of the bar?
H is really what.
SCHOONERS. Schooners,
But
as
is this
Freddie
something
Mac would
where
say.
you know it's schooners, but you choose
No,
to
no,
say
no.
it like...
No, I really
'Cause-
thought it was Schooners.
Which we learned, he figured that out when he used to go to shul when he was a kid.
Oh.
That was different.
I went to third grade shul, elementary shul. Is
Well,
that what it
sometimes,
is?
guys, with Jared, with my husband Jared, you know, with a Hyundai, he'll say Hyundai. So he's like, I'm going to check out
But
a
that
Hyundai.
one's at least close, and some people
Yeah.
say that it's an acceptable pronunciation
and also
of it.
with breakfast, now I'm saying it. He says breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yeah, and he says it like that. That's
But
how
you
he
know
says it. I want to order breakfast.
He
Is that
still
still
gets
better?
the kids ready for school and not shul, so there is that as well.
I thought it was Schooners.
Good.
Okay, going to
You're
Schooners.
adorable, Fred. It's okay.
I really thought that's how you say it.
What is good in your innocent little world?
Schooners is what's good. You know, I DJ'd over the weekend. Actually ended up with 2 gigs on Saturday, and Katie saw me DJ for the very first time.
Oh, she had never seen that before.
We've been together for going on
Wow.
3 years, 2.5 years, something like that, and she's never seen me DJ. Because she's the type where not to really ever want to go because I'm so busy.
You're working.
And especially if it's a wedding where she doesn't know the people getting married, I'm working, right? And she wouldn't have anything to do. She'll be sitting by herself.
Yeah.
But she came out
never
with me
seen it.
to Sidewinders on Saturday. And so
Okay.
she saw me DJ for the very first time. I didn't really realize that until halfway through. And I'm like, you know what? You've never been with me before.
Was she standing there in awe of that sexy DJ?
Absolutely.
The
You know
ones
it.
did you put a little extra?
I was. I showed her a couple of things. I was showing her how to do. She was like, "Let me do a little worker." So I showed her, let her do that.
And then she spilled a fruit punch on your DJ equipment, and that was the end. You're like, never again. You're not invited
it
back.
was really cool.
What's good in your world? Let's start with Ashley. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning.
Ashley, what is good in your world?
I just started a new job that I absolutely love going to, and I no longer wake up every morning and dread going to work.
Ah, that's good.
That's
I like
good.
that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Ashley, job prior to this, did not
Yeah.
enjoy.
Yes.
And so are they in the same, what kind of job are you at now?
I work at a doctor's office for a little scale.
Okay, cool. And your job prior to that, was it in the same field, it just wasn't working for you, or was it completely different?
Yeah, it was in the nursing field, so I'm a single mom working 12 to 16-hour shifts, and it just wasn't a good schedule and didn't really work out good with my life.
And you know, sometimes it's hard to take that jump and go to a new job because change is scary and the unknown and things like that. But, man, if you hate your job, I don't know why you're at it. Just go somewhere else. You can find another job. You can do this thing, too, where you keep showing up to work and you get paid. And you look for another job that's better, and then eventually you leave. Like that, you can do that. That's a thing.
That's allowed.
Yes, it is.
It's not illegal to do that. It's okay.
Ashley, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on. Let's go to Angel. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Angel, what's good?
The best Pats game that I've seen all season was yesterday. I was in tears on the couch when we won. It was amazing.
The New England Patriots defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers. See, I didn't bring it up. Angel did.
It's a big rivalry, too, yeah. I've seen some viral videos online of Steelers fans throwing stuff at the TVs.
Man, it was not a good day for them.
It's crazy.
It was, the victory was snatched away at the very last second. Monica, I know you don't really watch sports, but the evil empire, Darth Zach's friends, the New England Patriots, managed to win at the very last second, and it was controversial and crazy. And Angel, you loved it, didn't you?
I did. There's a lot of controversial calls, and you know what? This time it went our way.
It did. Yeah. Absolutely.
Monica doesn't watch sports, and she didn't really have a choice because Jared's home this weekend. The only other choice was Star Wars.
Yeah.
You're watching one of these, baby.
It was Star Wars, football, and Spaceballs.
You know it's an emotional victory because I am not a trash talker. Like I hate when people do it on Facebook and they talk smack to all their friends and because karma gets you with all that stuff. And it's an intense game. When the minute the game ended, I had done nothing. I had texted no Steelers friends in my life. They all sent me bleep you texts at the end of the game.
You didn't even do anything.
I didn't even do anything. But that's how I understood. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
Like, I need to find someone to yell at. I know, Zach. Let's go yell at him. Chris, what's up with you, Chris?
Hi. Y'all are cracking me up with this shul thing, by the way.
I know. Fred thinks you say schooners. The word schooners is pronounced schooners, which can only mean that the word school should also be pronounced shul.
Yeah, that's different. Another language of
So
or
a
country
shout
of
out
origin.
to all the kids this week that are at shul with the teachers that are totally mailing it in for the next 3 days. We all know darn well ain't nothing getting done. In the next 3 days at shul, enjoy movie day.
Those are my favorite days at shul.
I get maybe it's Move-I-E Day, since you want to make sure to get the I and the E in there. Move-I-E Day. Chris, what's good in your world?
Okay, so a long time ago, my husband and I renovated his granny's house, and we've been living there, saving money, and we finally picked a builder, and we shook hands on it. It's official. We're building our house. We're going to dig a hole in the ground ASAP.
Oh, nice. That's good.
That's a
build
good
our
feeling.
dream home.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
This is really exciting. So how do we go from hole to house? How long does that take?
Well, we're going to put the basement in, pour the concrete. I'm not sure the timeline on that, but probably start framing in April.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So start framing in April.
Hopefully, be completely in-house by next Christmas.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Wow, that's really cool.
All right. Let's see if we can do this. We got one whole year to go from hole to house. I think we can pull
She's
that
gonna
off.
do it.
That's
She's
awesome, Chris. Congratulations. So we have to pick a winner of these three. I would pick Angel, the Patriots fan, but we Patriots fans are a modest bunch. We would never do such a thing. So I instead will pick New Home Chris.
New home.
I'm liking New Home Chris as well.
Yeah.
I like Chris.
New home. I mean, that's awesome. So new home.
And Angel
1 year
knows,
timeline,
as
too.
a Patriots fan, life
The
is her
Patriots.
victory, and she doesn't need any other prizes.
Wow. Man.
So hang on,
Trash
Chris.
talking.
We'll get you that. And thank you to everybody for texting in. We'll get up to your text here in a few minutes as well at 52353. We will also blow your mind. Monica, I saved this story for you. Did you see what the doctor did?
No.
If you didn't see what the doctor did to the liver?
No.
This sounds like a knock.
Sounds like a joke.
I know.
Hey, what did the doctor say to the liver? Oh, this is
going
to blow your mind. I am shocked you didn't see this story. You will not believe what this surgeon did. This is the kind of thing that I would expect Monica Brooks to do if we ever let her do a surgery.
Uh-oh.
Because you don't have self-control. I'll explain. Chris, la, 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 la.
Yeah, New Year's.
Or the monster truck. It was a choice.
Chris, you have a choice. Do you want the New Year's at noon tickets, or would you like monster truck?
2 songs here.
Hey, have you won with us before? Okay, what's your last name?
she's still in the Appomattox.
Okay, what's your address?
Promised land.
Okay. Okay, we got you. And what is that show?
January 5th.
Okay.
Friday, January 5th.
Okay, we get the tickets mailed out to you. It's January the 5th?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get the... Yes! Okay, well, cool. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Good time. All right, well, we'll see. All right, you have a good one. We'll see you soon. Hey, bye. I saw mommy.
an elevator. You should get fired. Like, what?
Oh, that was part of the.
Yeah, that's what you should be fired for your comments. Like, we don't even have any idea. You can't win because I'll say something and someone on that side will be like, typical Democrat, blah, blah, blah. And then on the flip side, I'll say something like, you and your Republican rhetoric. I'm like, relax, people. This is not the place. Shut your mouths. Go complain somewhere else. Can't. Ain't nobody got time for this. Kevin Hart tickets, 8:30 in the Liars Club here on K92. Monica.
Uh-oh.
This will freak you out, Monica in particular, because she's all into the medical and the medical mysteries and the medical freaking out.
Oh, I love
She
it.
also has this absurd notion that she could perform a surgery. And I would not rule this out as being something you would do as an amateur and an irresponsible person.
Uh-huh.
But this is a real surgeon who should know better. He's finally being convicted for admitting to signing his initials on two people's livers.
His initials? Well, that is so wrong. That is very wrong. But how do you even find that out? Like,
Yeah.
I guess a nurse.
So, no.
Something goes
he
wrong
did
later.
2 liver transplants. This is a guy, liver, spleen, pancreas surgeon. And he used a tool called an argon beam coagulator to carve his initials in their livers. Normally, you use that tool to sort of draw out, here's where we're going to do our operation. Let's do this. Let's do that. Signed his name. Another surgeon noticed it a year later when he had to do an operation on one of the patients. Like,
Why is his
yo,
initials?
it's got Simon's name in
Been
here.
branded. I know him.
Yeah. Yes.
Huh.
Wow. He's like the bad guys in Home Alone, you know? They know every house they hit because they leave the water running. You know, every liver this guy's done because he signed his initials like an idiot. The liver bandit.
Yes, the liver bandit.
So he's
That's what it is.
fired.
Oh, he's fired.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, there's
Is that
more
a-
than that. There's sentencing is coming in January.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
But would you not put that past Monica, Fred, if we did for some reason let her become a surgeon who did a surgery?
It's a great surgery, and I'm
Monica
proud
was
of my
here.
work.
I did this.
It's kind of like a painting. If you're proud of your
See?
work, you just
You put your initials, your little signature in the bottom.
The MB right there.
Leave your mark.
Little tiny.
MB Designs.
No, you don't do that. You damage the liver, don't you?
I mean, no, it didn't. It just marked his
Yeah. So Monica's the
Seriously.
only
You can't do
person
that.
is, yo, follow me on Instagram and just writes it in there.
No.
You got these plastic surgeons now that they're on Snapchat while they're doing the
Yeah.
operations and all that. This
You
would be
see
Monica's
everything.
like thing. She'll do her signature.
The liver bandit. That's
liver
as we
bandit.
just learned. It's good.
Man.
Liver
Terrible.
bandit. Terrible. This is just wild. So this couple newly engaged, the girl shows the guy this throwback picture of her to kind of show him, look, I used to be such a tomboy back in the day. It was a picture of her on a family vacation at the beach. He looks in the background of this picture. He's in it.
That's weird.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
creepy.
That's weird. Or did he plan that? How old?
What was he doing in the
He
background?
grew up in Kosovo. She grew up in England. Her family went on vacation to a beach in Kosovo when she was a kid.
Yeah.
He was there too. They didn't know each other at all. They never met until
is
10
so
years
weird.
later. He looks at the picture. He says, I think that's me. It looks like me, and it has the same. That's me.
Yeah.
It was him.
Wow.
I used to have those swimming trunks.
That's
Like,
exactly
That
what it
is
was.
creepy.
I know. He
That's
said, I
weird.
used to have that float. And he's dressed like I used to dress.
Oh,
Because
that's
it's me. I know that's
And it's, I guess
so
it's meant to
weird.
be.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
it's really
And then
meant to be.
she still lives in England. She's from Kosovo originally. She
Yeah.
went back, and that's where she met this dude in the first place.
Yeah.
And now this.
Okay.
That's just wild right
that is
there.
so weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is fate, though.
I know. I don't say this as an insult. I just say this as fact. This sounds like the kind of excuse Monica Brooks would come up with. Football player got busted for PEDs. You know, so his urine tested positive, and he flat out denied it. And they said, well, can you explain this? And he said, ghost pee.
It was ghost pee?
Ghost pee. Ghost P.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
Jeremy Curley, he is
Mr.
a
Curley.
wide receiver for the New York Jets. He was suspended for 4 games, said he was shocked, said he's never knowingly taken steroids. Asked, well, how did a tainted supplement get in there? He said, I don't know. A lot of ghosts around here. Ghosts put it in. You know, Ghost of Christmas Past.
His pee got hacked.
Ghost pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pee got hacked. That's,
I mean,
that's a new one.
What do you say to that? Okay.
Yeah, what you? They
Does he have a
can't
case?
prove. They can't prove otherwise. I mean, he still gets the punishment, but
I think so far we can prove that ghosts don't pee. So we have that.
Yeah.
Haunted ghost pee.
maybe he knows something we don't know.
There's a
You know?
chance.
There's a chance he knows something.
Ghost pee. All right.
It's one of the scenes that was edited out of the movie Ghost. Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze and his ghost pee. We
was
took
an
it out
extra
of there.
scene.
Yeah, exactly. It was extra.
You can only get that on the DVD.
Yep. You have to go to Film Shul if you want to go see that one. That's where it is.
You know, see, I'm getting people that back me up. They're texting 52353
Oh, they
about
are.
Bush beer. See, you don't say Butch.
Yes, but
beer.
you also don't go to School's Furniture. Well, see, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
It's Schul's
She's a
Furniture.
Schul.
I get
Yeah.
it.
See, sometimes
I had to explain to Fred about the English language, Monica, that sometimes it's different and kind of weird.
Yeah, Zach had to put together a lesson plan for me, teaching me how to say words.
I did.
I really thought it was Schooners, the
Schooners.
restaurant in Roanoke.
But you thought it was School.
I knew school was right. I've just been saying that my whole life. But Schooners.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Shoot.
And I
you
say
go to
Schul's
Schooners.
Furniture.
Now we'll just start saying School's Furniture, too.
School's Furniture. That's fine with me.
Oh, how about Shueles? Let's go with that one.
Shueles.
Yeah,
All
what's that
right.
one? Shueles Furniture.
Shueles.
Shueles.
That's cool with me. There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you have traffic?
No, we're
Okay.
clear on the road. We are clear on the roads. If you see something, pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Sun and clouds today, getting a 60 and some clouds tonight. 42 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes. Sure.
Shueles.
I really thought, because one of Teresa is always on Facebook Live. She works there. And just randomly came up, and she was saying something about going out with her girls, but not being able to drink or something like that. And I was like, "Oh, are you going to Schooners?"
Oh.
And then Zach's like, "What?"
We can't even talk about it on the air if you suffer from schizophrenia. We can't even go for that one.
Yeah, man. I really thought it was Schooners. Because I was like, why is that C in the word? Really, if you're going to say Schooners. Yeah. When did we talk about Trump?
All I said was when she did the Billy Bush story, I said, and out of that story, he got fired and Trump got president, which is what happened.
That was at 6 o'clock.
That's
we didn't
not
get
even
the text till like 7.
I don't know what else there was. That's all. I have no idea.
We should get fired?
I know, really.
Like, what?
I wrote back. I don't care. Dial it back. I don't need to argue. All you have to say is no. You're going to have to dial it back here. I'm sorry. Don't need the merits for or against politically. Don't care.
Look up the number on Facebook. somebody tells me to dial it back, I'll just be like, ooh, aggressive.
Calm down.
Dial it back.
Dial it back.
That's a.
What's up, Dwayne?
That's a phrase.
Is that nephew Dwayne?
Yeah.
Oh, hey Dwayne.
Elizabeth. Oh, it does. It's funny. It's like I want to delete that. Lori is very happy you're back.
Lori.
Lori. Oh,
Lori.
Lori. Every day.
Lori.
Yeah, Ava's working on making sure her shoulders move and not anything else.
You learning something too, huh?
Yeah, I
Look at
know.
you.
I told him, I said, I'm walking into it just like brand new.
Right.
I was like,
Well,
anyway.
Pro-choice and all that.
But yeah, I was like, okay, making sure your shoulders. I have to help with that too. So,
Does she like walk around the house and like randomly? I guess she has the clubs now. Does she practice at home, like in the house, or just be watching
yeah,
TV
and on
doing it or
carpet
whatever?
because she was
That's fine.
Yeah, because where she's a lefty, but she was making the holes with both right and left. The first one guy didn't know.
She was making the holes, which I believe is a golf term. Making the holes. Yes. You know, making the hole, making the holes or whatever.
Commentators always say that.
Yep.
He made the hole. Look at Tiger Woods.
It looks like Tiger Woods is making the holes this morning.
Made a lot of holes. I just know about the shoulders. That's all I know. Yeah. I feel you. I smell what you're stepping in there.
She's loving it.
She rolling up. That's what's up.
This is working, Dwayne. What are you talking about?
Oh, what is
Dwayne says, "What y'all doing? Ain't nobody working? This is how we work, there, Mister." Where's who was it that was hitting me up there? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Crystal, I don't see anything from you in my messenger. Did you mean in the text or on Facebook Messenger? I did not see something from you on Facebook. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Let me look on Mornin Thang messages. There's too many places for me to check. Let's see. Pula esa vodusa. Oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, dog bed. Look at you. You're like a dog bed freak now. You're just... Now you should start making one that looks exactly like that for like a child or husband in your house. Just a larger one, because that would be hilarious. Then they all have their own dog bed.
Watch the movie Big Sick. We did watch that.
The what?
Big Sick.
Big Sick?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's the Indian comedian. I can't think of his name. It's like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Big Sick.
I don't know that one.
I can't think of his name, but it wasn't a bad movie. It's based on his real life story.
The Big Sick.
The Big Sick.
Because I thought she was talking about Big Six.
So did I at first.
The cartoon
right.
kids movie.
Oh no,
The Big Sick.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah. Watch that.
Budget $5 million, box office $55 million.
That's a pretty good day right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's better than Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's he's funny. He's a stand-up comedian, ain't he?
Yeah, that's what because
I don't know
Jared
if he's
likes
stand-up,
him.
but he's funny.
Yeah, but
I don't
Jared
know if
likes
he
him,
does.
and it's based. Yeah, he's stand, and it's based on his life, like how he met his wife, and Big Sick.
The Big Sick.
Big Sick. The Big Sick. You know what I'm talking about.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
I do now. I didn't until I Googled it.
Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad.
I've seen her in other stuff too, I think. The main female character.
I never seen her before. But
What's the gist of this thing?
it's all right.
You watch?
7:59. Kevin Hart tickets half hour away in the Liars Club. You want to win those. Thursday is the K92 Mornin Thang Holiday Thangtacular program.
Yeah.
We'll have old friends returning to the show. We'll have new things going down. It'll be a general holiday hot mess.
It's Christmas.
Maybe that's what it is. The holiday hot mess. That's what we'll call it.
Holiday hot mess.
Yeah.
But we have fun, It's like the kickoff. It's like it's the big to do. Put a bow on it.
Yep. Alcohol will be involved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to have all
That's
my
how we
Christmas
roll.
shopping by Thursday. I got to have it done.
No,
'Cause
what
Thursday-
you do, Fred, is you come in on Thursday. You get lit.
Yeah.
Then you go Christmas shopping.
Ugh.
Yep.
Okay.
Baby, I got
Monica-
this for you. What is it? I don't know.
Monica, you want to do that instead? You wanna
Go
wait till
shopping. Go
Thursday?
crazy.
After all the
And what you
mimosas?
do, Fred, is you have a bunch of mimosas. Then you go Christmas shopping for your fiance. You have them wrap it at the store. Like you pay extra for that. So then by the time it gets to Christmas, you don't remember what it is you bought either. Like it'll
It's
just
a
be
surprise.
fun.
Yeah, because she'll do that. What's in this one? I don't know. Open it. But I truly won't know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then we'll find out it's a 20 McNugget box from McDonald's or something.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, I was going to eat those. Hang on. Give me that.
She's gonna love this.
I love it's
Yeah,
a drug
good luck.
shop. You can always text in to 52353. People bragging on their awesomeness, which is what we like to do on a Monday. Chris says he wants to brag on his life right now. Works with 3 great friends. His wife and he are celebrating 10 years of marriage, and his 2
Happy
boys are
anniversary.
absolutely awesome. So.
Look at that.
That's good.
That's what you want.
They
Especially
like
working
that.
with friends.
Officer Josh met Freddie Mac over the weekend. He's officially met all of us now.
Nice.
And he found you to be a respectful young lad. So
Did he say lad?
no, I said that.
Oh, okay. I'm like, when I met him, he didn't seem like the one to say lad.
No,
You're a
I
nice
made up all
young
that.
lad.
We have a big debate on how one says words like schooners or schooners.
Yeah.
Because Fred thought it was schooners, and then everyone says, "What about Schul's Furniture?
Yeah.
Are you going to check your schedule?" Well, maybe I will
Oh.
check my schedule. I tell you that.
Maybe.
Y'all go back to Schul to learn
grad
how to
school.
spell.
I want to go get my master's from grad
So
school.
people are celebrating all sorts of good things, and then they're also sending me sadness, like the Lifesavers storybook.
Oh,
Oh,
sadness.
Oh my god, the picture
was
of it.
fun as
It
a
looks like
kid.
the worst present.
It doesn't look, and I can get it for $1. That is not a present. That's maybe, a stocking
You
stuffer.
can
It
get
is a
great
stocking
things
stuffer,
for
yeah,
$1,
yeah.
but you can also get better things than this for $1.
Yeah,
was good.
well, that's what I mean. I don't
We
want to
had-
completely hate on it, but I think it's a
I was
crappy
excited for
gift.
a little stuff like that as a kid. And also in church, we had listener friend Gerard when he was talking about at church.
At
They
church, they
pass
give
out the
that stuff
bag. We
away.
got the brown bag. Every year for the Christmas program, we get the brown bag with an orange, an apple, some walnuts, and a little yellow butterscotch candies.
Boy, it's a wonder no one goes to church anymore. You
And,
know?
and a couple mints. No, everyone gets the brown bag, and we always were like,
That's so brown is
So
sad.
sad. It's
Brown
all sad.
anything in a
but you
brown
open up
brown
the,
paper
but
bag
you open
for
up
lunch.
the
Any of
bag,
that stuff
it's all
is
bright. All the fruit.
fruit. I don't want fruit for Christmas.
It's all sad.
It's
And
the
they
church
hand it out to
program.
old people, and they think this is it. I've lived my whole life. Here I am. All my friends are gone, and now these people give me a bag with
Everyone
an
gets a
orange
brown
and
bag.
some Werther's butterscotch in here. This
I
is
take it. I take it as disrespect. That's disrespect.
No,
Take me no brown
that's just-
bag.
we look
Brown bag
forward
of
to it.
anything. I don't want a brown. Brown is sad.
I had
Brown
to,
bag sad.
God, I mean,
But
God,
it's
it's
all
the
bright.
innocence of a child. My daughter, for Girl Scouts, they made cards to give to some elderly individuals that may not have anyone at the holiday season, and gives them these cards. And she did them. I had to make her redo them because the first one it said, "Be happy." I'm like, hey.
She's
Be
gotta
happy.
learn.
That's it.
Yeah.
Merry
Don't
Christmas.
worry. Be happy. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
and there was something. There was another one that said something like "Try to stay in a good mood" or something. I mean,
Oh,
it was.
no.
Wow.
She tried. She
Yeah.
did try.
No.
Merry Christmas, period.
I'm like, yeah, why don't we just draw a Christmas tree? I'll go in with that one or something.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart tickets at 8:30, and then a sexy, hot bingo date night in the Liars Club. We'll explain next.
Brown paper bag with some walnuts in it.
But when you open up the bag, it's really bright.
With a bunch of stuff I don't want. I don't want no fruit.
Sir,
Brown
I
paper
want to
bag
buy
just
these
seems sad, too. Like,
shoes.
brown bag is just.
Dwayne, did you get your brown paper bag yesterday? Did you get the brown bag? Because I didn't go to church yesterday for the Christmas program.
Good Lord. Dwayne's probably like, I get better presents in jail. What is going on here?
What besides
Did
that?
you get your apple, orange, walnut? You get like the nut mix, and
It's just in the bag. It's not individually wrapped.
Oh,
See, it's just everything all touching. No,
God, this in his mints and stuff.
no.
Nice, Crystal. Keep it
I
up.
want it all mixed
Kick
together.
some ass.
Yep. My church never did
brown paper bag with fruit. So I gave you a fruit fly for Christmas.
What the hell?
I feel like one year, because that's a thing. I know it's an old school thing, is to put like an orange at the bottom of a Christmas stocking. Like that's all the way down at the bottom in the little boot. And I feel like one year, one of my great aunts did that, and I didn't even realize it. So that damn orange sat in there for like 2 weeks. And you go to take it down, like, oh crap, there was an orange in here. Whoops.
Gross. You don't get fruit. Like, you'd be mad if you got that right now. Maybe not, but if that was the only thing in your stocking, you'd be mad. I'm just like, don't put it in there at all.
Yeah,
you said it was Indian. This is Pakistan-born comedian. Those are different. Oh well.
You can watch it. It's kind of sad. Kind of funny, sad.
His parents probably wanted to be a doctor or something.
It is that kind of like, you want to watch something kind of that makes you laugh, like really laugh after.
Yeah. Does he have an accent and stuff too?
Mm-hmm.
His accent's
Yeah,
pretty
a
strong.
little bit, not as heavy as you.
Yeah, I kind of want this hat. One of them. That's the Kevin Hart Irresponsible Tour like hat. I don't know about $30 though.
No, it's like $5.
$5?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna buy no hat for no $5. Like, just like I'm not paying $30 for one of these T-shirts.
No.
But the hat though is cool. That's super generic. It's not like the irresponsible hat.
Well, it's not like X Factor or X. Oh.
Right, for that design and all
Yeah, I
that,
was like,
it's
what
not
is
worth
that?
$30.
No.
But at least it don't say irresponsible.
Atlanta into
And
Atlanta.
it don't have a view of the back, so it probably says it on the back.
Yeah. Oh, better not.
Right.
Like, sorry.
It's 20 years from now, you can still have that hat, and then irresponsible tour. What's that?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You can do like, mow the lawn.
Like what?
You can mow the lawn in a hat.
Bye, Crystal.
What?
I make you this promise this holiday season. We here at the K92 Mornin Thang will not be the show that gives you our leftover fruit in a sad paper bag and call it a Christmas present. We will not. We will not give you the gift of an old cutie. We're not going to do it.
No. I mean, even if we did, we won't, but even if we did, everything would be individually wrapped. It wouldn't be the orange in there also with the walnuts and the peppermints.
It's okay. It's just like a little.
I don't want that all mixed up. It's bitter.
fine.
Do you know the tradition behind all of that?
What?
There was someone who wanted to get rid of a bunch of crap before they traveled for the holiday season, so they put it in a bag and they gave it to their neighbor.
True.
And they said, I got this for you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Some old coffee grounds in there. Yes, that's what started all of it way back in 1812. I don't
Disgusting.
know.
Ah. But we talked about it. TV host Billy Bush, he went through a lot. I mean, he was fired after everything went down with
Couldn't
the Trump
get
video.
no job.
No,
Wife
but
left him.
But now he's trying to pitch a show where it's kind of like a newsy type of celebrity talk show, and where he would host, of course. And no one's grabbing it. No one is.
He was a tough one because he was kind of victim of circumstance of this whole thing that went down.
Right.
And he's the one that got fired. I mean, unless there are some other things that he did behind the scenes misconducty like the rest of the people that have lost their jobs recently, I don't know.
Yeah, but in that viral video, like, he didn't say anything.
But
he just kinda
he
laughed,
encouraged
which
it, and
is
that's sort of
guilty as well.
Well,
sure.
he's still trying to make a comeback. So we'll just
He'll
wait
come
and
back
see.
Eventually. I don't think
Still
it's
too
yet.
soon.
More time.
Probably more time.
More
Too
time.
soon.
For
I
it.
don't think anyone's ready to make that financial jump on him,
Well, that's what they're
especially
saying.
because everything that has happened since his incident has been way worse
Yeah, they
for
don't
other
want-
people.
Sure.
So they're kind of afraid to tie themselves to anybody controversial.
Yeah, it's a no-go right now. And Dwayne,
They only want to hire the Lifesavers candy book of hosts. That's what it is. It's
Somebody's not
very
going to cause any problems.
bland, boring, and inoffensive. The brown paper bag with an orange inside. That is, and his name is Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah. Oh man, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He is so thankful this year for what?
for Mr. Elvis Presley.
I know, and I love some
Oddly
Dwayne.
enough.
Where's The Rock? Oh, there he is. I'm always looking for The Rock, and it says Dwayne. I'm like, who's that?
My answer is Elvis Presley. We're a big musical family. We love music, and Elvis he sings my favorite Christmas song. Why can't every day be like Christmas, right? So so it's turned into this thing where I've sang it to all of my girls when they were babies, and they all fall asleep, and then they poo. Yeah, great.
But they sleep, and that's
Yeah.
that's what's most
You know,
important.
I think he's going to be that type of parent, type of guy that he's going to ask his wife, "Can we just keep going until we get a boy?" You know, because he wants. I think he wants.
Yeah,
he has 3 daughters. He's going to have a third one on the way, but he's going to have.
He might. He's in one of those situations. When you have a ton of money,
You can.
I can bring another kid into the world. You know, I'm good. You know, I sit here and be like, oh, good Lord, how am I going to pay for these 2 that I have?
Yeah. Same with like Kevin Hart.
Uh-huh.
Extremely busy, but also extremely rich.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We can make a boy.
So it makes it hectic.
Science.
Yeah, you can just, we'll just keep making children.
I told
I'm my
you,
own baseball team
I
if I
had
have
one
to.
friend where she is one of 5 girls, but her dad was like, "We're going to keep going until we have a boy." And they reached the 5th, and he was like, "I'm done."
That's
That's it.
I'm exhausted.
It took 5.
8:10. It is Monday. Sometimes you get caught up in your Mondayness,
Yeah.
and we're not going to do that around here. So you got your butt kick, and then Kevin Hart tickets at 8:30 in the Liars Club. Hello, Carquita. Hola, Carquita. Hola, Carquita Cola. Her name was Ola de Pura Cola. And the Lucian de Boo on the Trolla.
One second, one of y'all let me in.
Who, Ben?
Oh, is that his number?
No, that's
Who?
not Ben. I have it saved.
It's not Ben?
No.
You get a group text?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe she forgot her key.
Must have.
I was like, who is?
Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Merciful Percival. Hi, Catherine. What up? Hey, Catherine, what's happening? Bien, Carquita. We are bien. Bien. Oh, the diversion salavato. Hey, Schwelles. Hello and welcome to Schwelles. How'd your Sidewinders thing go?
It's great.
Yeah.
Flex was just asking me the same thing. It's great. Scott was happy. Kept giving me free food and drinks.
Figured he would.
But yeah, it was good.
Was it Pat? He said he was expecting like 500 people or something.
It was a lot of people.
Good.
Dance floor was packed.
Great. So what does one play on the dance floor at Sidewinders? Do you play? Is it all country? Do you mix it up? I would assume you mix it
I
up.
mixed it up. Like I did like, wobble. They dance to everything.
They will.
This is how we do it. And then I did like Shut Up and Dance into Cotton Eye Joe. Also played Copperhead Road because everybody kept begging me to play it.
Well, sure.
Had to.
Yeah, you got to do certain things.
Um,
Play a little like Rocky Top or something ridiculous like
I didn't
that.
play Rocky
But you know what I
but
mean. It's
stuff like yeah. So I was like Shut Up and Dance kind of had the same beat.
Body
as
like a back
Cotton Eye
road.
Joe, so it was like an easy transition. Everybody was happy.
It's all.
It was
I mean,
something for
it's
everybody.
like playing at a wedding reception. It's no different. You know.
The band was pretty good. They were doing covers of everybody. So it was like I can't
I got 2 songs
play-
here. If anyone.
Okay.
I can't play any more country. Like they playing all the country songs. So
Right.
I can't. They're doing everybody. Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean, everything. So I was like, I have to be like a good separation in between.
Sure.
But
People-
not go too far off
Right.
into like rap
You're not gonna play
metal.
Back That Ass Up. You know, like
Right,
that's
right.
yeah.
Not too far, but
No, it's like doing a wedding reception.
he's talking about like opening up the upstairs
Mhm.
and stuff, and he can get an additional like 200 people in.
Mm-hmm.
So he's super excited about that. Scott's great.
No, I think he's a great location for that.
Yeah.
at
wide open.
the road show.
Very the bars aren't too close together. The lines aren't ever that long.
Bathrooms are clean.
Bathrooms are clean
And huge. I mean, it's like
a huge space.
food's pretty good,
Yeah,
especially for like a bar. I mean, for
talking
bar
about,
food, it's pretty good bar food.
He's talking about getting food's good. Talking about getting a actual DJ booth.
Mm-hmm.
For that matter, no matter who comes in, me, Flex, whoever, we can just plug in and just go.
Yeah, just bring your computer. Yeah. Already have the rig.
So that's all I did, but I'm in the DJ booth, in the sound man booth. So different, but it was fun.
Good.
I mean, I'd been there once for a Star Country thing last summer or something, so I've seen it, how it kind of goes. But
yeah, good. He was very appreciative that we could hook him up in such a bind.
Him and some of his other employees and stuff, managers, kept coming over and thanking me and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He's like, yeah, I realized I needed a DJ, and I didn't have it. I was like, I'm screwed.
This guy left him hanging at the last minute. He was supposed to let him know a month ago, or he was supposed to let him know a month in advance if he can't make it or something. But it was super last minute.
Yeah. We hooked it up. All good.
I was thankful. I got an extra $100 than what he normally pays that guy.
There you go.
I'm sure I pay him this, but I'm sure you're more expensive than that.
Ah.
Yeah, I am. But I cut you a deal.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Everybody was happy. Dance floor, Scott. He was super happy. He just kept coming over and was just.
That's his nature too. He's just a happy dude.
He's
so very hey, how's it going? Everybody having a good time? You doing a good time? Doing good. Thanks so much. Great. Good to see you. Just
super great at the customer service stuff, but also being appreciative of who's working. You know what I mean? It was great. All the way around.
Dude. We told abadibadoo la la.
On Friday either.
Huh? Oh, I can't. I'll be long gone. Oh, that's right. Underwear sauce. Me! Nobody else. Kevin Hart tickets coming up in 10 minutes in the Liars Club here on K92. We have them all week. Text 52353. It's Monday. You do the awesomeness. Pam and Hardy. After failing chemistry last year, I passed with an A last quarter, and I'm about to pass with an A this quarter, too. There you go, Pam. Happy birthday to Destiny in Roanoke as well. She is 23 today and probably has spent her entire life complaining that her birthday is so close to Christmas that nobody truly celebrates it fairly. So there you go. Now, again, you're not getting as many presents, though. It's a ripoff.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you do. Oh, man. My wife and I were talking about that the other day. If you have a birthday on Christmas, what do you do? Let's say I would celebrate my birthday every year in July. I would
you can't move it, though.
I would do the half birthday. We'd celebrate my half birthday on July 25th, and that's where the real celebration would be. That's where I would want my presents. Don't get me anything on my actual birthday. See you on the half birthday.
Okay.
Yep, that's how I would do it.
Divide it up.
I don't have to. Mine's perfect. It's in April. Mine's easy.
Cookies or something for the kiddos. There's birthday right here.
Jesus, I've got so many. I've got that whole box from Ben. I've got.
I know I do too.
I've got all this Skullroot stuff. One of Jessica's clients gave us mint something or other. I mean, I have it. Oh, and I got they're really good too. Like super fancy, expensive chocolates from my agent.
Oh, nice.
And they're they're the ones like the children aren't allowed to eat them. Isabella is because she appreciates I know they're driving us crazy right now because when they ask for dessert, Len will be like, "Can I have some ice cream?" Like, no, you have to eat out of this box of goodies. That's going to be, bad in 4 days. Eat this on today's pound cake day too.
Oh yeah, there's lots of goodies. Yeah, but back there it's 2 big platters.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I was looking for a bowl. I was gonna make oatmeal. I'm like, we don't have any bowls here.
We don't have any in the office anymore. We had some up top in the office.
Lots of goodies.
Unforgettable. What up, Troy? I have, Brandon Sidewinders is nice. It is. I mean, it's a country bar, but but it's not. A bar's a bar.
It's what's the word? You can do anything there. It's mostly a country bar because they always bring in Star Country.
If you're gonna go for bands, it's gonna be that. But
you can do anything there.
And they're opening an upstairs that's gonna be kind of multi-purpose in particular.
Yeah, you can be able to have like 2 DJs in there.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff for the new year. Brandon will give you a perfectly good excuse to come hang out with us because that is in the works. Meeting with Scott over holidays to knock that out.
Scott and Bobby are going over there tomorrow. As a matter of fact,
who?
Scott and Bobby Hash, Flex and Bobby Hash.
Flex, yeah.
What did I say?
Scott.
Flex and Bobby are going to go talk to Scott.
Yes, that sounds more right.
Scott and Bobby, who? Scott and Bobby.
Yeah, I think we do for that first one. We do us. We DJ also, and we get like one stand-up comedian, someone who's like halfway decent, but not expensive, and that'll be the event. Be a couple hours long.
Yeah, he was mentioning that, like a once a month type of thing.
I think it could be. I told him I'm like twice a year, maybe once a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can do it twice a year, definitely. It could be a thing, like if it really worked well, you could do it once a quarter, and then one time a year you do a bigger one at like Jefferson Center or Berglund Center Performing Arts, where you bring like bigger name comedians. Like you do a couple like big deal type things, and maybe even get like a track artist to come. Like you just kind of make it a whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Stand by, you got traffic here. Yeah. Hello, sir.
We are good to go on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather looking all right today. Sun and clouds getting to 60 and some clouds this evening. 42 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
If an incident comes up in your life and you have to deal with an insurance company, you need a lawyer and you need one that you can trust to get your back because you're going to be bogged down in paperwork and rules and things you don't understand. And the insurance company is essentially going to pile all that on top of you and say, all right, cool, here, decide. No, take our offer. It's fair. We know. You don't know that. Mark Skolrud does. So you want to work with him and his legal team because his goal is to make sure that you are getting a fair offer when dealing with an insurance company. On average, injured people with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. So you want to do it on your own? Fine. I don't know why you wouldn't at least check. It's free to check. Mark deals with the same insurance companies over and over again. He knows them. They know him. You will get the payment that you deserve. 3.5 times more money on average. Contact Mark Skolrud and his legal team today. It's 877-444-4444. That initial review of your claim is free. So I don't know why you would want to just sit down and see what's what. You have nothing to lose. Just let them look at your case, and then you can go from there. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do.
I have a short little truther.
Okay, yes, good. Huh?
I didn't find a bowl. I just used a
What is that? Oatmeal?
Yeah.
You couldn't find nothing.
No, back there it's like a bunch of lids and stuff. So I said, I'll be fine. Just measuring cup.
I was Doesn't it always like it tastes different too when it's in some sort of sad vehicle it's not supposed to be in? Like even though it should be exactly the same, it isn't. It's so nice and rosy and poopy pose.
I was sitting with my leg up. The Snapchat.
Oh yeah, I said you. You were talking and it just he called it at the right time for like Monday. But even your eye flare was just like Monday.
Case of the Mondays.
Monday.
Thanks for that over her. I want to do a wedding in Massachusetts.
What's the money like?
I don't know. My buddy's like, I guess he's already booked, so he's asked me if I want to do it. August 18th, he said. This one's
Like, give me my money. No, what is it?
I mean, he said it's supposed to be top tier.
Okay. Well,
But I don't know if his top tier is my top tier.
You said when is it again?
August next year.
August?
18th. Yeah.
It's like,
But it's not sorry, so it's not somebody you know. It's very simple. Throw out a number that you'd be happy they said yes to.
If you want to
and
do
then
it.
do it. Or
Now you're thinking if you do even want to go, do it. Is that it?
again, throw out a number that makes you say, "Yeah, I'm going to go do this."
5,000.
Then throw that out there. If it's $5,000, it's $5,000. And if they say no, you don't want to do it. If you're going to hate it for anything under that, then you say no. The worst they're going to say yes. And then okay.
I remember Katie and I driving to Boston last year.
It's 12 hours. It's really far. So you're either going to have to drive a nightmare drive, and you
drive the night
what's
before.
the flight like? I mean, Jared went to.
Yeah, but I mean, I could get like in a situation like that. Like my buddy DJ, the wedding in San Francisco. He's not going to drive to San Francisco. They fly him out. They rent all the equipment for him. But that stuff gets kind of because then the equipment's missing something. It's just always something with that kind of thing. I'd rather like drive. I mean, I'd rather fly absolutely if the situation was right, but I'd almost be better off probably bringing my own stuff. That way, I know I have everything.
throw out the number that makes you happy to drive 24 hours.
Man, that's a long drive.
I would never, no offense, I would never pay to have you come to Massachusetts for a wedding. I mean, it's one thing if I'm paying to have like Calvin Harris come, but if I don't really know you and you're not,
I think they know my friend and he's busy or already booked that day.
But is your friend
still,
Calvin
he's not-
Harris? I
no,
mean, exactly.
no, he's not.
So you would think that they would just be like, okay, well, let me just find somebody in the area who's good. Like I would never call Flex to do a party at my house if I moved to Milwaukee. Like I would find someone in Milwaukee.
The risk of that by just being that far, that distance, you never know.
Right. I'm paying somebody to come in town. I don't even know them.
But some people, it's like it's as if they have money to burn. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they do.
Or they may figure somebody from out of town might even be a little bit cheaper than some of these.
You got to pay to bring them in. It's ridiculous. I don't know.
Some of them DJ companies, man, they expensive.
Yeah.
You're expensive.
Yeah, but there's people more expensive than me, and they do more, which makes sense. They do all this like Kid Carter does all the lighting around the whole ballroom. Flexing. I don't do that. I got a little bit of dance floor lighting or whatever, but like the MC and the music is gonna be on point.
Well, you get what you pay. I mean, you can charge more if you do more.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Shoot, be a DJ that also makes drinks. Whatever. You charge more. Whatever.
I'm a bartender and a DJ. You're not gonna find this anywhere else, baby.
I'm a BJ. Wait, wait a minute. No, damn it. There goes that one.
Mike is like, eat my oatmeal. I'm a BJ. What?
Good Lord, you are like
BJ Freddie Mac Entertainment.
And Monica's all like foggy and weird. It's like she's eating oatmeal underwater. I mean, that's what she looked like on the camera.
That's how she felt.
Can you put that light, the light blocker back up? Thank you. Stand by.
Light blocker.
Liars Club. La, la, la. Lie, lie, lie. Oh. Shout out to you. We get geared up in that last week of Christmas. Try to soak it all in. I mean, yeah, y'all got a lot of stuff going on, but once we get to January, it's just going to be sad and cold, and there's nothing going on.
That's true.
Enjoy the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Soak it in. And maybe you'll have this to look forward to. Kevin Hart tickets, which are now. I'm blocking y'all out. Two of us are telling the truth. One of us is simply a rotten piece of garbage that should be thrown away, fired, and just kicked to the curb because how dare you lie to the people?
Shame.
The people. Oh, it's part of this game. So, yeah, all right, you can stay. Two of us are telling the truth. One of us is a liar. Pick out the liar, and you get
a pair of tickets to see Kevin Hart at the Berglund Center January 26th. A second show has been added. So tickets on sale now, theberglundcenter.com.
Yeah, and that's what these are for. This is for the second 10 p.m. show, which if you've ever done stand-up comedians, ever gone to shows, the second show is usually wild, crazy, and insane.
Oh, yeah.
First show will be great. This one could be completely off the rails. You can also join us at the K92 Funny Bones Bash, which will start at 5 p.m. on that day.
Yeah.
So get there early for either of the shows. You can hang out with us. DJ Flex will be there spinning tunes. There's all sorts of like drinks and food and everything going down.
Big time.
So just an extra thing to enjoy. All of those details as well are at theberglundcenter.com. So let's pick out the liar. Is it me? Isaac ate a whole day away.
Monica had a date night at bingo.
Freddie Mac watched 10 straight hours of television.
Isaac ate a whole day away.
Monica had a date night at bingo.
Freddie Mac watched 10 straight hours of television.
Two truth, one liar. Pick out the liar and win Kevin Hart tickets. We'll start with caller 9 now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Liars Club on K92. Flappy Dapple-Doo.
They're on busy.
Oh, that's right. I cleaned them out.
Oops.
Now they back.
Yeah.
I did that, Cho. I did that, yo. I woke up like this.
I know who really wanted. Who dedicated
I
like
woke
that.
up like this.
Woke up like this.
I woke like that.
Color 1.
la, la, la.
Color 2. Color 3. Color 4. Color 5. Color 6. Color 7. Color 8. K92, hello. Hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Tasha, and who is the liar? All right, just be sure to have your radio turned off. Make sure that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth. All right, we're going to start taking calls here in a minute. Okay, Tasha? Hello? All right. K92, hello, what's your name? Michelle, who's the liar? All right, just be sure to have your radio turned off. It's exactly why the liar, okay?
We're at Sidewinder. Katie and I. Katie was like,
K92, hello?
that looks. Oh. I
Hello,
thought
what's your
that
name?
was Austin. Austin Levi.
Courtney?
It's like this guy.
Hey,
Look, he
Courtney
did
was
just
a
look
liar.
like, but he was dancing all up on this girl.
All right, be sure to have your radio turned off.
That can't be him.
That's not him, but he did look.
Okay, what's that?
It was like, is that? Oh.
K92, hello, what's your name? All right, and who's the liar?
It wasn't like gay best friend dance with a girl.
All
It
right, hey,
was-
be
it
sure to have
was
your radio
like,
turned off. And make
we
sure
going
we're not
home
on speakerphone,
together.
okay? We're
Get it
gonna take calls
on.
in a minute, okay? All right. No problem. Hold on one second.
Let's get it
K92, hello,
on.
what's your name? Justin, and you said Justin, right?
Just incredible.
Okay, and who's the liar? All right, be sure to have your radio turned off. Make sure that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay? All right, hold on a second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For the floor and the ceiling. Stand by. Monica Brooks is having technical difficulties. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Loda. Baluda, baluda. Gargadooku. No matter what you say, out of day, around to the night. This is just warms your soul. My songs about Jesus.
Troy was good.
It's a floor to the ceiling, and something about a scary warm feeling. Christmas in my pants. Merry Christmas. Happy flapperdo. From the floor to the ceiling. Put some Christmas on the ceiling, yo. From the floor to the ceiling. Woo! Oh, ew. Ew. Ew.
Good and bad.
Oh, oats.
Somebody dripped down. If it's on the ceiling. You said cover your oatmeal. You said cover your oatmeal.
Is that a big snowflake?
15 inches.
Gross. Happy hula dula, hula boola, boola boola, becka boola. 下午下不了。Two of us are telling the truth. One of us is just evil. Evil, wrong, filthy liar.
Bad.
Wrong.
Or they're just playing this game like they're supposed to. Is it me? Isaac ate a whole day away.
I, Monica, had a date night of bingo.
I, Freddie Mac, watched 10 straight hours of television.
Who is the liar? Michelle? Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
Who it is, Michelle?
It's you, Zach.
You think it's me? I wouldn't eat the day away because I'm responsible?
He's healthy.
No, I'm sorry. I did yesterday. The whole day.
What'd you eat? What'd you do?
It's not even so much what I ate. It's what I kind of drank the night before.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to call it a full-on hangover, but it was just one of those days where eating was about the only thing that made me feel good, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I just kept eating the entire day.
That makes sense.
Just
Okay.
nonstop.
Snacks like
Bacon,
crackers,
Doritos,
chips. Oh, greasy stuff.
Junk food.
Greasy stuff. Chicken nuggets.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
all of it. The entire
No
day.
wonder you were like, what are we doing at the gym today? I didn't go to the gym today.
Chocolate. Just again, it was when I put food in my mouth, I felt good. When I didn't, I felt like I needed to put some food in my mouth because it was all bad news. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you do that walk over to the fridge, like, what do we have in here? And then you find something, you eat it, you go back over. All right, what do we have in here? Like, what can I eat? What can I eat? You know, just looking for something.
Yeah, and every time you open the fridge, you keep thinking, okay, this is the time when I open it, there's an actual McDonald's inside.
Yeah. Somebody's like the hand comes out handing you the bag.
They just hand you a double cheeseburger. Like, yes.
No,
Greatest refrigerator ever. No, it just says leftover kale salad in it every time. Boo. Let's move on now to Justin. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning.
Justin, we got Monica, we got Fred. Who's the liar?
Freddie Mac is the liar.
Freddie Mac is the liar? No. 10 hours yesterday. Or when was it?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Wow.
10 straight hours from noon to maybe about 10 at night. Monica, why are you looking at me like that? Didn't move. On the couch yesterday. Yesterday was a day of nothing. Like Saturday,
I worked hard. Yeah.
I DJ'd 2 gigs, and I normally don't do that. 1 is almost enough sometimes, but 2, and I was grateful for those 2. But I had a day of nothing.
You earned it.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of snacking, too.
Okay.
I was like, what do we have in here? I got some more chips, more cupcakes, cookies,
That's
whatever.
the kind of day where you use your stomach as its own tray table. Where you put stuff right on it.
Oh, I was eating like chips right out the bag, and just crumbs were falling down on my shirt, and I was like, oh.
You said, oh, crumb saver.
Just wipe it off on the floor.
back.
I'll get that up later.
Yep, I do.
It's okay.
It really. That's
binge watching
I'm at my
shows.
lowest of my low, and when the bag is sitting on my gut.
Yeah.
And it just you're laying there,
laying
eating
back
right
like-
out of that bag.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
This is my life right now. Yep.
Courtney,
Yes,
make it official. Who's the liar?
Monica's a liar.
Monica is
I'm
the
lying.
liar.
I didn't go. I didn't have a date night bingo, but I tried it. Because
Oh, you
Jared's
did?
back in town, and I told him, I said, why don't we have a date night and we go play bingo?
Mm.
And he said, oh,
Bingo.
really? We should go play bingo.
He's gone all week. Finally, he returns to the love of his life for a romantic evening of
Zach.
I like some bingo. And I said,
B7
and he said,
N22
he said, bingo, real?
Oh,
bingo, wow."
69.
And he
Bingo.
He didn't say no, but his eyes said, she's really asking me to play bingo.
His face said,
She
what,
must be
why?
crazy.
Ooh.
Because, Zach, in Monica's mind, this will light the fire, man. You've been
It
gone a
will
week.
light it, baby.
Oh, this is just the beginning of the night. Bingo is just the start of a hot romantic
yeah.
night for the married couple.
Exactly.
Well, by
It's-
that one
it
with the
is-
long cigarette.
But yep.
Like, it's the
Baby.
bingo hall right here.
Look at all those balls rolling around in that
Yeah.
thing up there. Look at that.
Oh,
Hot, right?
71. Give me that stamp. Bam!
22. That's right.
And there's nothing hotter than coming home smelling like old cigarettes.
Yep, with all those
It's
blue
all in
dots
your-
all over your body.
All those stamps on your hand and your hair all smelling all cigarette-y.
Yep.
And you just get going. Kissing each other, loving.
When, I tell you what.
Bingo.
Date night,
When
baby.
you went around the world and won that gift card to that place we don't even usually go to. Really exciting.
So what'd you do instead? He said, basically
We
said
stumbled
no
up
with
and
his
watched
eyes.
movies and
Anything
stuff,
else?
yeah.
Yep.
Anything else is good.
She did
Yeah,
good
we-
things instead.
Yeah,
It was
we
good.
had fun time.
Congratulations to
Good.
Courtney. Got Kevin Hart tickets for the 10 p.m. show January 26th. That's right. There's 2 shows now. TheBerglundCenter.com to get yours. You can also get passes to the K92 Funny Bones Bash. Hang with us. It's a pre-show for both shows.
Yep.
Honestly, you could come to the thing if you didn't actually go to the Kevin Hart show. You couldn't go to this
Yeah.
instead. That's okay,
Hey,
too.
If you want to.
I'm not here to judge. I'm just going to be there. That's all I know. So we will see you on January 26th. K92, the land of bad ideas, but
Always.
you do them anyway. We'll check in with Monica's current awful idea.
Yeah.
How's it going? Hang on.
Courtney.
Good night.
Hey, Courtney, have you won with us before? Okay, what's your last name?
Courtney. What's your name? Courtney.
We had tickets here, right?
Nope, not yet. Still waiting on those. Still in Blacksburg.
You still in Blacksburg? Alrighty. Well, we will call you, or either we can mail out the tickets. You want to pick them up? Or
Hello, Gwayan.
Mail them out? Okay.
Gwayan.
And you have a good one, okay?
Christmas movie day. That's good. Sick is bad, but Christmas movie day is good.
Hey, we have our winner, but thank you so much.
Brandon, have a good one.
Promises, no promises.
I know we should get blackout tarp for it. You're probably right,
I was
Leo.
in the same spot.
Kind of sick of that stupid window.
I was when she left.
Oh.
Same spot. Nothing had changed.
Happy birthday, Hashalash.
Yeah, I was so lazy, but I was like, I deserve this. I kept trying to convince myself that I deserved it. Yeah.
Samantha, April 9th. Hi, Trinette. April 9th. That sounds like a
anarchy.
terrible idea.
What?
Jared gave me them.
We could do that,
Right. He's like,
or
he's
we
wait
could
until-
not.
He's waiting for you to say, just kidding.
I'm like, hey.
Just kidding. Let's get naked. Like that's I think that's what he was waiting for. Oh, 69, baby.
That number comes up a lot.
Yes, it does. It's because that ball is warmer than the other
Ah!
balls.
Ah!
When they pull out that ball and they shout out your number.
Bingo.
Yes.
Old cigarette smell.
But it's actually, they have this sectioned off.
They have it sex.
They have a smoking section.
Life is a smoke. No, you're sectioned off into the non-smoking section. Make no bones about
How
it.
do they keep cigarette smoke out of the non-smoking?
They don't.
Because the air just still
You really don't
goes
smell it
over.
in that, unless somebody walks by you because they have a break. Intermission.
You're nose blind to your own
Intermission.
farts is what it
Intermission,
is.
I mean, it's like 3 hours. Like, so it's intermission.
You don't have to stay the whole 3 hours either, do you?
You don't have to, but if you pay for your card.
Oh, that's right. How much is it again?
$5,000.
If you get the basic cards, like 22 cards, I think it is, or something.
The basics. Oh, they got different like packages.
Yeah.
What's like the other packages? You
Or
can
the
buy. You
ones
can
that
have
are
more
really
cards.
Like, yeah, you get more cards. People that are really like, going
Yeah.
hard, going hard in the paint. Now,
La 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 la.
2 years ago today, Zach, StubHub selling Adele tickets for $11,000 already. Remind me how this isn't scalping. They were pricey.
Telling you what, though, I'm going to have a hard time trying to decide if I'm going to keep all my Taylor Swift tickets if those things start going through the roof.
Oh.
Hey, man. I'll sell two.
Sell two of them?
Yeah.
Me and Lennon go to a
Figure it out.
badass museum somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yep.
He don't care either.
Mm-hmm.
Take him to Disney for the day.
College tour, Temple University.
K92 Mornin Thang. Monica, Zach, and Freddie Mac. Monica back in the house after a few days away.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to check in on your current terrible idea because you often have these ideas and I try to support them, but they have bad timing or they're just bad ideas.
yeah.
And
simply put,
currently Monica says, I am giving up sugar.
Yeah, I need
for
to cut out
this
sugar.
month, the month of sugar.
I know.
Do you know December used to be called Sugarville? Like that's actually what the name of the month was, and then we changed it to December. But it is the land of sweets and insanity. And since you have said I'm giving up sugar, we have had, I believe, at least 3 deliveries
Every day.
of desserts.
Every day there's something. Every single day. And you know what? It has been a lot of Christmas parties and stuff going on. So there's going to be sweet treats. It's Christmas.
Are
It's
you
the season.
mad, woman? Like, why would you
I
pick
know.
this month? Pick January when there is no, the original
treats
name of
disappear.
January, sadness. I don't know if you knew that.
Everyone's doing that whole going to
Yeah.
the gym, eating healthy,
Yeah.
no sugar.
So,
But you decided to do it.
So how's it
now.
going?
epic fail.
Good.
Epic
Yay.
fail. I'm happy for you.
I am happy. Let's celebrate your failure right
Well,
now.
I went to,
It's a
I mean,
good
of course,
failure.
everything in moderation. I don't go crazy, but I did have a little treat. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm like, man, why is it so good? Because go to a Christmas party and you see a dip with chocolate chips and stuff in it. And I'm like, okay,
yum.
I gotta try it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got homemade treats from our intern's mom.
I know.
And you got
a lot of them too.
fancy
it's big ones.
chocolates
Ben,
from
a
Mark
lot, thank you.
Skullrood, and Sue's pound
Thank you,
cake
Mark.
is today.
I know it.
Pound cake delivery day.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, what happens? Someone puts 2 big trays of cookies and brownies and all kinds of stuff in our little kitchen area.
Wait,
cafe area.
everyone just listen really
I said,
carefully.
who set this up?
Just
Zach?
Can you hear it? Do you hear it? That's God laughing right now. Can you hear him? I hear him.
Yeah.
Who set it up? The
nice,
Lord.
nice try.
But it's
Try
been
again.
every day since
Hey,
I said
Jesus said, yo, it is my birthday and you're eating a piece of cake, all right?
it.
You're going to enjoy this.
Yeah,
But
so I have
you
have
tried
to,
to-
I have to focus and say, just calm down.
No,
My little
sometimes you have to
sliver.
accept that you have really bad ideas. And,
Yeah.
and yet, and this happens to, like, you can text in 52353 because I know there are people out there, you might even be doing one right now where you have, it is a dumb idea, but you are doing it anyway. Like, I know all the time, and it has not bitten me yet. I know it will eventually. I need to stop checking my phone while I pee. Because eventually that phone's going in the toilet. I know it is.
Yeah. Big time.
Like, just, I don't need
It's
to
gonna
know
hit the stream.
the score of that game for 30 more seconds. Just
Either
don't.
that or you're going to mishandle it, and drop it.
That's what I'm
right
saying.
Right in there.
It's,
yeah.
it's going to
It's
fly.
bound to happen.
I drop my phone all the time. I'm going to eventually drop it into my own pee water.
You're going to have the pee phone.
And yet I do it anyway. And I know this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, don't
And here
borrow
I am
Zach's phone.
doing it like a moron. Exactly.
That's going to happen.
But so that's just,
Mine
yeah, go ahead.
also phone related because I have this case now. It's like a wallet case on my phone, and it's got all my ID, my credit card, all that kind of stuff. And it's also my phone case. But it's a bad idea to have this because I've lost them when it was all separate. I've lost my phone, lost my wallet, but
Right.
now I have them all together. Now,
Now
if
you
I
have
lose
it-
this,
right.
I lose everything.
into one just disaster.
But I just ordered another one just like it.
What are you doing?
It's a terrible idea, but I've been doing good. I haven't lost it.
Okay, well.
Since
Hey,
I've
okay.
combined it, I haven't lost it, but I'm
Knock on
doubling
wood and
down.
stuff.
Knock on wood.
Knock on
Yes,
wood.
yes, yes.
Knock on something.
But
It was like when
I just
Monica and her
ordered another
husband
one.
thought, we don't need a vasectomy. You know, it's worked so far. Like, it only takes the one time to fail.
Yep.
But it did.
I had
it
that
worked
discussion
so
with
far.
my daughter yesterday. She decides she wants to paint. She's got like this really nice art set, and she's good at it. So she starts setting up all her paints in the living room. On like the ottoman, on the little footrest thing.
Yeah, not a
and
good idea.
I said, hey,
Terrible idea.
can you like maybe do that on the dining room table?
Yeah.
I've done it here before. Yeah, but can we not do it here right now so we don't spill? I didn't spill before. I'm like, yes, I understand that, but it only takes the one time. No, I won't. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the magical convincing that now it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Can we move
So
it?
did
to
she
the
move
dining- She was really mad about it, but I made her move it.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know what kind of trophy you think you're winning. I'm like, here you are on my furniture with these paints
I
and
can
on my
balance.
carpet, light colored, light gray carpet, all sorts of stuff. No, there's no need. Dumb idea. You don't have to do it.
Nope.
But we're dumb, and we do it
We
anyway.
do it anyway. We convince ourselves that we can handle it.
But if nothing else, let's celebrate the failure that is Monica
No.
in this situation.
Monica,
Yay.
You
indulge.
failed, and I'm proud of you because it was a bad idea and it never should have happened in the first place.
I know I was struggling, but and temptations
And
everywhere.
she
and
does
I
stupid
said,
things like,
gosh.
oh, well, I'll freeze it all and eat it after Christmas. Like, why would you not want it when it's fresh and awesome?
I know.
Now
I was
you're
like,
getting
get
all the
freezer.
sugar and none of the deliciousness. Now it's all
get a-
sad.
I
Don't
tell
do
myself
that.
you get a small treat. It is the Christmas season. But yeah, it was a terrible idea to start it right
you
now.
do this in January when it's superfood season, when it has flax everything. Go knock yourself out then. Don't do it now. So welcome back.
Oh,
Welcome back with your fellow failure friends over here. We're happy to have you.
We're good to go on the roads. If you see anything, pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather looking pretty good today. Sun and clouds, getting to about 60. Some clouds this evening. 43 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
You heard me talking to the Liars Club a minute ago how I ate the whole day away. I think I ate the entire family gift pack from Omaha Steaks.
You didn't share?
Hardly.
Hardly. That is true.
Yeah, he
Hardly.
was pretty much eating and coming up with excuses for why
I
there
did
wasn't more.
because there's two top sirloins in here. I ate them both, and my wife was out of town. That was for me. Monica, you know how that is. You
yeah,
hide
I've done
stuff
that
from your
before.
man all the time. Family. We'll put family in air quotes in this one.
Parentheses. Yeah,
Omaha
maybe.
Steaks right now for only $49.99. You can get the family gift pack or the It's All For Me pack, omahasteaks.com. So you enter the code THANG when you go there, right in the search bar. It's not a coupon code. It's just a search term. When you type in THANG, THANG, 75% off. So right now, Omaha Steaks is giving you this exclusive savings. Here's all the stuff you get for under $50. 2 filet mignons for you. 2 top sirloins for you. I guess, or you share. 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets, an Omaha steak seasoning packet, and we will throw in an additional 4 kielbasa sausages for free. Those are what you give to the rest of the family. You keep the rest for yourself.
Oh, they could be stocking stuffers.
It's got to stay frozen.
Plop.
Right.
Plop. omahasteaks.com. Enter the code THANG, THANG, in the search bar. You buy it. I don't care what you do with it afterward. Get a 75% savings. It's the gift. It's guaranteed to be a hit.
Stocking stuffer. Put it in there with one of those little ice packs.
Plop.
There you go.
Kerplunk.
Put it in there with some dry ice.
Kerplunk. Kerplunk. La la la.
Brown paper bag goodies. Those words don't go well together.
Here's a sad butterscotch.
Brown paper bags are for barfing. Like when you're trying to catch your breath.
Yeah, that's a good question, Micah. How bad do your kids have to be to get coal? I don't know. They got to be pretty bad. And here's the thing with coal. You'd have to really stick to it. Like they're getting coal and nothing else, and then you don't cave later. Like that's it. That's all they get. So they probably would have to kill someone. You can take stuff away. Pictures of presents they didn't get. Here, you would have had this, but you misbehaved. You really want to draw a hard line, you can do that. Man, my aunt, I'll never forget, my aunt gave me coal one year as a joke. I was furious as a child.
I bet.
Furious. And you know me, I hold a grudge. I held a grudge against Aunt Sally. Give me coal. And they laughed and laughed and laughed when they gave it to me.
They thought it was funny.
Oh, they did think it was funny. Pissed me off. Probably pissed me off more than anything. They were laughing at me. I know how my son feels. He gets mad about that stuff. Like, you don't. You stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it with him. I know how he feels because that's how I used to be. Let's see. 54, 55, 58, 30, 902. I guess we'll play both these songs. You can stay. Logic. I'm lobbying today for Logic to go away. The music meeting. I don't care that it did well on test. I think we're done. Call out. I don't care about it. Everything else says it's time to pull it off. Leah would have to be removable. As a problem is other people do need to see out that window, so I'll just leave it the way it is. It's all good. Thank you, though. I suppose I could just, you know what I should do? We should just get a larger piece of cardboardy board over here, if nothing else, for this window of sadness.
Window.
So he took his birthday away, but did he eventually get birthday? That's where the problem comes in. Did you cave?
All weekend. Dang, Star Wars.
Hmm?
I'm just seeing your Snapchat.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Jerry was pointing out everything. He's like, see that right there? There's a little bit of incest going on right there. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, see that that woman right there? That's going to be the mother to blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Star Wars 1.
He needs to not try to explain any of it to you because it only makes it worse. You know. Well, I know you did. I know that feeling.
Oh my gosh, that was.
I love.
I said, what is this? And Jerry was all about it. He said, this right here is, classic spoon. Blah, blah.
It's so cheesy and funny and just dumb, bad quality.
Mm-hmm.
When you first learn about like makeup and stuff, like as a woman, like doesn't somebody tell you like wearing it to bed is bad?
Yeah, the poster for us. Hi. Why?
She's kind of my friend, but like my sister's friend. I mean, my friend's sister.
And what is wrong with she?
She's one of the people that was with us at the beach house 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
And I don't know her all that well. I know of her mostly, but she would come like wake up at 7:00 in the morning.
Still with makeup on, same from the night before. She's afraid
I
people
was
see
like,
her
what
real
the
face.
fuck? Yeah, I guess.
That's what
I
that
guess.
is.
And I was just like, why are you worried about that? Like,
People gonna see my actual face.
everybody, like all the other females in the house got just no makeup on the way you're supposed to be.
She don't want to show.
We all seen each other. Like we cool.
I mean,
Like we
no
all.
one's ever seen her face clearly.
Right. Maybe
So
except for
she's
her family.
like, because in middle school,
I want to see what you really look like.
Because I would take a nap and wake up with my makeup on. Because friends would come by, I'm like, oh, make sure I have my makeup on.
Mm-hmm. We just in the beach house, man. We away from all of that, man. I don't care. You ain't got to impress me. I ain't trying to we not that. It's not like a bunch of single friends. We're all here with our significant other. She was the only single one.
Oh, so she got mine. Well,
she got one. She got sugar. She got sugar daddy. She got sugar daddy.
Oh, she does. How old is he?
Old enough to be her dad.
Did she say that?
50 something.
I have a sugar daddy.
Nah, we already knew. They've been together for a while. I'm like, I think he married. He claims to be single and all that. He's a
doctor.
Nah. He's a something political. He's like
married.
the assistant of some.
I don't know.
Some guy for some country. I think he's married.
Mm-hmm.
It's something weird. And like her story kind of got a bunch of holes in there. Like she's like, well, I live like by Central Park.
How far does she drive?
I don't know. She lives in New York.
Oh.
The Friday night, she was saying like she lives. I was asking her about her apartment where she lived and all that. She was saying she lives close to Central Park. And then like the next night, we have some kind of conversation about her man and how he's always busy with work and whatever. He don't come see her or whatever. And I was like, well, where does he live? And she was like, well, he lives like in Central Park. I'm like, but the night before you were just saying he lived like on the other side of New York. I don't know. There was something real fishy about it. And so, I don't know. I think either she lying or he lying to her or something. Hey, man, do you? Hey, man, get your money.
Right.
Sure.
That's what she said.
That's why she says. That's why she says. Is he just gay on Snapchat, but straight in real life? Is that it? He's gay on Snapchat.
Nah, I'm not saying we should have like a family meeting and you announce it either, but I just didn't know. It's one of my female cousins. She's like 16. She was telling this story about how she went to Buffalo Wild Wings to pick up her to-go order, and the girl, she was kind of cute, and I thought she was cute, like this, that, the other.
Who can relate?
Oh,
Woo!
so you're gay.
Cool. Fun.
Now things make sense. Like other things make sense. Everything falls in line.
That woman Barb you were hanging out with. Now I get it. Interesting.
Right when you talk about your friend, this pops up. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays for my new iPhone.
Oh,
Happy
Sue's
Holidays for
here.
my rent.
Oh, sugar daddy.
And then it's like Mr. Rao. It's so stupid.
For me
But
and
that
my new
popped up.
iPhone X. I mean, me and January rent.
Stop.
This ain't somebody you know, though.
Oh, they post
That's a sad little shower, though, behind them.
I know.
Little itty bitty shower. Can't do nothing in there. Ain't nothing happening in that shower.
That's so
not the door closed, anyway.
Nope. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong. Hello.
Benjamin.
Oh, Monica, this is very exciting. I got a Christmas present for you. Ready? Merry Christmas!
Where'd you get that from?
It doesn't have the brown paper bags.
It's mine. This is
Oh,
mine.
okay. Oh, is it yours?
You can't have this because
Oh,
it's mine.
let me
But
go,
you know.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
I know. Yeah, thank you again. And Jared got home, and I had to leave out, and Jared said, "Oh, I know you got a box of treats from Ben because Ava was like, Daddy, we have a box of treats right here. And then she was trying to get him because she had already had her snack, so she was trying to.
I saved this for you.
How about we open this box right here?
Ruth says good morning. You can let your mom know that my son hates your Chex Mix. Hi. Yes. We will be out there in 2 minutes. Thank you.
I still ain't get my Halloween costume money.
Oh, you better go chat it up.
Urkel? Did you do that?
Got any money?
Got any
Give me my
cheese?
Money.
See you in the shower. Give me my money. Give my money. Yeah, it's kind of demonic a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sue is here, so we'll just top of the hour, and then we have 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go say hi to Sue.
4 minutes.
I did.
Hey!
902. 902. I got Monica an orange for Christmas.
Uh-huh,
Merry
you
Christmas.
said Merry Christmas.
Here's your orange, since she
From the
talks
brown
about
bag.
that brown bag of sadness.
And people know the brown bag that I'm talking about, where you get the walnut, you get the nut mix. So it's an orange and apple nut mix. You get peppermint, and then you get the little butterscotch candies.
It is not individually wrapped for
No,
those
it's just in a
wondering.
brown bag.
It's just a
little
bag of sadness.
of goodies.
Just a bag of sadness.
It's
Mixed together.
Uh-huh.
The
You
bag
are
is
correct.
brown, but when you open it up, it's so bright. It's like, Merry Christmas.
I really don't think it's more of a gray sort of overcast.
Yeah, it's earth tone. Earth tone sadness.
Boxing Day. Like, that's really all it is.
Yeah. In a brown paper bag, all
Yeah.
mixed up. Walnuts and all that, that's brown.
Here's a text 52353. I got the ground. I got the ground bag. I got the brown bag and look forward to them. We tried to hit as many churches and fire and rescue departments in our county that we could as kids. It was the thing that we did for Christmas to see how many brown bag goodies we could get. And that is Karen from Natural Bridge, which is also chapter 2 in the book, There's Nothing to Do in Natural Bridge.
Yeah. Kind of seems that way. Look what they were doing as kids.
Yep.
Did you do that too?
No,
Walk around
it
the
was just at
firehouse?
church. It was just at church
We
we
do
had
this
to.
for fun.
Oh,
And they
man,
do it
just
every
give me-
year.
Just give me some candy and let's call it a night.
Chapter
Hallelujah.
2. Good Lord, why do we live so far from the mall? The Natural Bridge story. 903, trending is coming. We also have stories that are too racy for the show. That's on the Mornin Thang Facebook Live video stream here. Coming in a few. Fat balls. Who wants some fat balls?
No.
Well.
Good for weight loss.
Are they?
Oh.
No, I think you might actually be interested to hear about the fat ball, Monica. I will explain next in the trending.
All right, is that the two racy tees?
There. We'll be right back.
But that was the two racy or the radio tees. Fat balls. Fat balls.
I'm like running, thinking I have no time. Oh, look at that.
So you talked to Penny over there.
Pound cake, baby. Best pound cake in the world right here. Fred's grandma knows.
She knows that hers is the best.
In Maryland.
In Maryland.
Yeah, which is sort of like being the tallest person in Singapore. Who cares? Whatever.
NBA. NBA
Pound
cares.
cake.
They're both good.
They can both be good. Some things are just better than other things. It's you know what it is yes. Fred's grandma's pound cake is Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh.
Damn, that's messed
It's the
up.
Fear the Walking Dead of pound
She
cakes.
knows it's great to me.
I haven't watched it yet, so try not to spoil it. No, I don't even want to read those. So it's like
Okay.
I don't even.
That was a couple weeks ago. It was on Talking Dead.
I know I ignored all of that because I just
It
didn't
was
care.
sad. 'Cause, I mean, like in real life, talking, like listening to him, he was sad. That's all. That's really sad. I was like, oh.
I'm being sent over to the place they're trying to save, Sadnessville. There's Sadnessville. That's why everybody gets a brown bag with an orange in it. That's Fear the Walking Dead.
I don't like Fear the Walking Dead because it just seems so stupid, their decisions. Like, it just pisses me off, if anything. It's like, why does the principal look like he has a virus? Let me walk over and look at him.
Let me make out with him first. Let me just
Yeah.
see.
What is he doing?
I just decided above all else, it's like I actually, and it doesn't surprise me. I saw that the ratings were down this season on Walking Dead. I just haven't really cared that much. I've sort of missed it, but not really even worried about the fact that I haven't been watching, and the fact that I didn't really hear about anybody else really saying anything either. I mean, even the finale, no one has really said anything except for the one person that ruined it for me.
Yeah. Oh, Shane.
He died, though.
Yeah, he died early.
Everybody dies. Everybody dies.
Yeah, but I
it's
mean,
fiction. It's almost as if anybody could come
can
back
be
if they
brought
wanted
back.
to.
Loved it.
Fat balls.
What are fat balls?
They're for dieting.
Okay.
They are also often called keto balls.
Are they exercise balls, or you eat?
No, this
you
is
eat
food that you eat. They're round little balls.
Put you
and
into ketosis?
yeah, they sort of look like chocolate truffles, but
Okay.
they're not. And they're popular amongst the keto dieters, people that are trying to stay in ketosis, the higher protein, lower carb sort of thing. And fat balls are the latest healthy snack craze. So it's essentially some sort of nut butter with a heaping pile of ground flax or seeds or something. And then for the sweetness part, you throw in like cinnamon or vanilla. So it's just a little snack.
All right. Now, I would probably like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's fine.
That's good.
About 50 to 150 calories. And the dietary fat, so it's got the good fats is what it is. And it will slow digestion and help you feel fuller longer.
But it also looks like sweets, but it's not.
That is correct.
So know that
It's a
going
healthy
in.
snack.
There's nothing worse than, like, you got to know that going in, because there's nothing worse than thinking, oh, this is like a peanut butter chocolate ball or whatever, and you chew into it and it tastes like kale.
Right, but this is an almond butter flax ball instead.
Yeah.
So as long as you know what you're getting.
You got to think of that.
Oh,
in
did
your
I
head
tell
first.
you, I said yesterday, I went to the store and I'm like, well, I want to try a black bean burger. And I told Jared,
Why?
I want to try something different. And I walked over to and I looked at the burgers and I said, you know what? F you, burger. I'm not getting you. And I didn't do it. I was so mad at it. It was so expensive for a black bean burger. I said, get out of here.
It doesn't even, you would be dissatisfied with the taste.
Well, you
too.
got to have the expectation. Don't ever have the expectation that, like, this is replacing an actual burger. You have to say, hey, this is okay for what it is, and it's not that.
Yeah, so if you walk by me in the store and I was talking to the freezer section.
Cussing out a frozen black bean burger.
With the door closed. You didn't even have the
No,
courage to
looked
say
at
it to
it
his face.
No, I was mad about it, though.
She actually climbed into the freezer and shut the door. And she was in there. She's like, oh, I will kill you right now, black bean burger.
That's what she really means.
So that was Monica. Just next time, just say hi.
Number 2.
Here's your awful holiday trend, Christmas eyebrows. Anyone want Christmas eyebrows?
I've seen them a little bit, They're stylish.
They're wacky.
If you go to the Christmas party.
Hey, man, you go to a Christmas party, you want to do
That's
something? I'm so over the ugly sweater. Like, I think that's completely over. Hey,
yeah.
we're having an ugly sweater party. Oh, cool. That was great 7 years ago. So if you want to do Christmas eyebrows, where you sort of make your eyebrows look like a garland of some kind, kind of string it out. I don't know.
Stylish.
It's
party,
wacky.
It's fine.
I think it's all right if you're drawing extra things onto your eyebrows and that, but don't cut designs into your eyebrows and all that kind of stuff.
I don't think they're cutting any design.
They're not cutting. This is all drawing,
It's like
right?
beads and different little stickers.
Sad thing
and
is
stuff, I
Monica
think.
can't do any of this because she ain't got no eyebrows. Ain't no Christmas coming to your
I just got them
eyebrows.
done not too long ago, and I asked Fred. I'm like, "Did you notice?" And nothing.
No.
Oh yeah, well,
because you have.
I noticed that when women get their eyebrows arched and stuff, the skin is a little bit lighter in that area because of the waxing or whatever. I noticed that.
You have to understand, Monica has such little eyebrow, and she does that on purpose.
Yeah.
She looks like someone who just escaped from a cult 11 days ago. So she's had 11 days of eyebrow growth from when she used to shave them in the cult. That's the
They're
only.
very thin
Very
eyebrows,
thin, very light.
So usually I try to darken them a little bit.
Like
put a
just
little
last
liner.
week, she was wearing all
I didn't
white
do it
robes,
today.
and no one was allowed to speak, and they all said "Yum Yale Reiki Vu" to each other.
What?
Monica Brooks eyebrow cult.
Oh,
so that's
no.
what she looks like. But that's what she looks like every day. Is what? Oh man, I just got out of the cult. Just escaped Scientology last week.
She's got new growth
Eyebrows are coming
Uh-huh.
back. They're a little
They
scratchy
are.
still, but they'll eventually.
Number 1.
Holiday travel expected to be worse than normal this year. I feel like they say that every year.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
record number of travelers. I'm like, yeah, but we do have more people on Earth than we do every other year, so it sort of makes
That makes
sense.
sense.
They say driving will be up about 3% and flying 4%. And
All right.
they say the worst travel days are going to be this Wednesday and Thursday, which I think is unusual. I don't
That's
know.
a little early.
I would
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think
know, because it's on Monday this year.
That makes
so.
sense, though, because people want to get
in a
ahead. So
couple
if everyone's
days.
thinking the same thing, then you have a bunch of people doing
Yeah,
out there.
I agree.
Well, I got to drive on Thursday. Why do I got to do that?
Uh-huh. I'm driving.
You just go,
You're going to be out there with that extra 3%. I'm going on Friday.
Well, I'm hoping what this is. See, I'm going to tell you all this, so then you think, oh, forget it. Let's not go Thursday. We'll just wait till Friday.
Oh, it's a little reverse there.
And then Fred will be trapped on the road with you. So at least there's
Gonna
that.
get me back?
The Christmas travel outlook, in case you're curious, there could be some snow to deal with in the Northeast. We're actually going to be kind of rainy, wintry mix here potentially on Christmas Eve. So that's kind of still up in the air as well. Or if you're going to the Pacific North, I love it. It says, issues in the Midwest and Northeast. I'm like, it's called winter. And that's pretty much what they have in those cold places.
It's normal.
Yeah, or this. It may rain in the Pacific Northwest, which it does 312 days a year. So just be ready. And like I said, no one wants to travel on Thursday. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it?
Yeah, it's going to be terrible. So do
Stay
not travel on
put.
Thursday.
Wait.
Leave a day early or stay a day late. Don't travel on Thursday.
Okay.
Don't. It's I will go out and see what the roads are like, and I'll report back, and I'll
tell
let
us.
you know. Yeah,
Okay.
but you don't go on that day. Next, on the podcast and on Facebook, Stories Too Racy for the radio. It's Monica Brooks' favorite segment because it's all the stuff she wants to talk about, like cussing out a black bean burger. But she can just let it fly. Or Awesomeness on the radio next on K92. Like, I need to still talk for like one more second.
I need
Pause.
9
Drake.
isn't enough.
Pause. Oh, baby. MR.
Sidewinders, and we didn't leave that because I had the wedding and I was back by like 9. I went home so we could ride together over there, Uber together rather. And we didn't leave the house till 10:30. I was telling you, I was like, this is what it was like in college when I used to go to all those parties where we didn't leave the house until like right. I'm still like that. If I was going out somewhere, I still wouldn't. I'm not gonna be the first one in the club. Like 8 o'clock.
I'm not going to be the last one either, though, when it's closed.
Yeah. Because I'm just leaving the house. Just woke up from my nap like Ryan. Yeah. So.
I said,
she was like,
y'all still there?
Because Katie didn't party in college or whatever, so she was just like, "Man, we were out there. It's 2 a.m." She's like, "Man, this is late."
It is late.
This is early.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. Early. What you mean?
Yeah, I was like, shoot, we
Get
didn't
the day
get
started.
The sun was coming up that day at Jaleesa's birthday party. Like, we gotta get home.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're at Waffle House.
So it's making me tired just talking. I'm like, oh, God, what's going on?
But I didn't have to work the next day. She had to work yesterday.
Ew.
I felt a little bad.
Oh, she didn't have to go.
She could have called in sick.
No, I mean,
she didn't have to go to. I wanted her to. I was like, come with me. Don't stay home.
Awful lot of real demands of someone who don't have to work the next day. Watch 10 hours of TV.
That's true too.
Well, your woman is out slaving away.
I was like, I should go get some Christmas shopping done. I should run errands.
Nope. Nope.
I'll stop at Starbucks in the morning.
You didn't do jack diddly wah wah.
Yep.
Shame on you, Freddie Mac.
Terrible. You two are getting gift bags. I'm not rapping.
No, I expect Christmas wrapping. If you don't wrap my gifts, I do not accept them. No, that's not true. I'm accepting them. You're not getting off that easy. Like, fine, I'm not wrapping it. You don't get anything. Ha 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 ha.
That's true.
Ma ha 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 ha. In Bethlehem.
Lady gift, so I would say I'll keep it. Zach's, I could probably keep it if I want.
Monica Brooks, lady gift.
I know Jared asked me what I wanted for Christmas.
And Katie
yesterday he was talking about. He said, "What do you really want for Christmas?" I'm like, "I don't know. I mean, I don't really know."
You didn't say. Didn't you want like a crock pot?
Oh, well, I told him that,
and
he said no.
Toaster,
and he
right?
said, "You don't want that."
I know.
And I said, "I do." I said that maybe an air fryer or I said I told him my new toaster oven.
Air fryer's on the list of 2018 hot food trends. I have that for the prep sometime this week. I haven't used it yet, but that's
and
on
I
there.
told him
Air
that.
fryer.
He said no. He said, "Do you see?" He said, "We have so many new appliances that have never been like taken out of the box."
He's
true, but
we have all this stuff that you haven't used
and
yet.
He said,
you haven't cooked any meals in it yet.
He said, "Make me a promise." He said, "If you can get rid of 2 things that we have, then."
Aww.
And I was like, "But I'm going to use." No.
I'm with Jared, man. Use what you got first. Or salad, or get rid of it.
No.
Then you go buy the new stuff.
We have a deep fryer that's in the box. Never taken it out.
So there you go. You want an air fryer?
Use that. Why didn't you use it this year for
Air fryer,
Thanksgiving?
I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the air fryer. We have a new wok.
That's what you said before you got the deep fryer.
I mean, should we have a smoker? We've never.
See, that's still in the box.
Now you didn't pay for that one, so at least there's that.
I know. That's true. But we have a lot of things that just never been.
Whenever I want to use that deep fryer, let me know.
Okay.
I present to you stories that are they're just too dirty for the regular show. We can't do them But, Monica Brooks wants to talk about things like sex doll brothels.
Oh.
And how else are we going to do that? On the regular show, I mean, we're much too refined.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We are talking about things about how you said F you to a black bean burger. We're another level of class, baby.
Absolutely. Straight line.
Only the classiest of things on the regular Morning Thang. But here, we're just disgusting and raw. That's what it is.
Raw.
We're the bareback edition of the Morning Thang.
Danger.
Yeah, so, Monica, sex dolls, it's a thing.
Uh-huh.
And I do believe is going to continue to be a thing. Really, the debate starts to become, is it cheating? Is it cheating if you sleep with a sex doll?
As we go into, have you seen, some of the newer ones? They're so realistic.
Yes, I have. That's what I'm saying, is as we get into,
the
good one. That counts as cheating?
I think, because some of them are so realistic.
Like on the show, if you watch a show on HBO called Westworld, and part of this world is robots, but they're very lifelike. And it's a Wild West setting, and they have a Wild West brothel on there. They're robots.
Yeah.
So that's cheating with a robot?
Because they talk.
A robot like that, yeah. They talk, they communicate to you. There's
what's the level? Where does it start? When is it okay? And then when is it not?
Well, when it's a doll you can actually blow up, that's different compared to a doll that you
Yes, I understand.
I see what you did there.
I didn't even catch what it was. Okay. But
I'll stand back up for this.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's the difference. When you have a doll now there's a newer one where when you touch the skin, it warms up. It's warm to the touch. It's like you caress.
Body heat.
So Monica, what she's saying is if it's rubbery and sucky, then it doesn't count as cheating. But if it feels too good, now it's you're enjoying yourself. Well, now it's cheating, you bastard. That's it.
That's it.
Now.
Yeah. So that's when the crossover.
Well, they have brothels now. Sort of like on Westworld. Not nearly as high quality yet. Because, again, they are still... What about the ones right now? I think those are still... They're very robot-y still.
Yeah, but they still have...
Hi, my name is Miranda. I mean, there's things like that.
And then one eye floats over. Blip, blip, blip. Yeah.
So they have this brothel in Barcelona. It's very popular. They are dealing with one unfortunate problem, though, is the people that are coming to the brothel are just getting too weird.
Yeah. Think? I mean, the setup is already weird.
You invited them.
I know,
invited weird people. Come over.
The stuff that dudes want to do to these dolls is just it's too freaky. I'm like, but isn't that the point of the doll? Now you do it to the doll.
Yeah, the technology isn't quite there yet.
And how do they even sanitize?
They haven't programmed those positions in just yet.
I don't
Sanitation?
know.
You
is it kind of like where the nail salon where they put you in some kind of UV chamber or something?
They dip the doll in Purell. They have a big pool of Purell, and they move on to the next person.
I don't know.
It's safe for technology, yeah.
But so now it's reached a level where they said, no, you can't enter this building because
I think
they're
just they have turned certain people away that have had fantasies that they think are just too crazy and morbid. I'm like, we're already doing it with a robot. Like, who are you to judge at this point what's weird?
How does that happen? When is it like a doctor's office? You walk in and you fill out paperwork and.
What positions would you like to do?
Where would you like to place things in the robot? Yes. What's going where? Please let me know.
Access denied.
And how? Yeah. No. Sorry. I told you this is what is going to happen is these stinking robots, these sex robots, they're going to get so lifelike, they're going to start turning down humans. And here we are already. They're turning them down.
Yep.
That's true.
They have to.
Too nasty for the robot.
Monica,
Damn.
This is a good one for you. And this is, this study says that if you mash potatoes before bedtime, you will sleep better. That's actual science now, is what they're saying. Yeah. Monica didn't sleep for an entire week. Her man was gone. You're somebody.
She had a robot.
Yeah, she did. And that robot's like, whoa, freakazoid. What are you doing here?
Robot's tired, man. Put him in the closet.
Somebody where your frequency is, it's high. It's higher than average. I find it to be exhaustingly high. I mean, yeah, that's why you sleep better, because you just wipe the hell out. I mean, there's no more.
Well, you go to sleep you sleep.
So he's gone for a whole week, which I do believe is the longest you've gone ever in the history of it.
I mean, of course, after you have kids, you have to wait a while.
You got FaceTime.
But that's different.
You got video chat.
I know, you do have, yeah.
Then there's other things. But so you were a whole week. How'd that go?
Whole week was fine. It was all right. He was home on Friday.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Fred, I don't know if you knew, if you drove by Monica's house, this is actually what happened is you can see when you go by her front door, when he got home, it actually looks like the Kool-Aid Man because he just crashed right through. Hey, hey.
I was like, hey.
Yep, he just crashed right through the wall. Who wants some of this Kool-Aid?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, look at my man.
Yeah, so they haven't gotten a chance to fix that yet. They put some tarp over the doors is what it was.
Yeah.
And
Like
thus
TMI.
concludes, that's a TMI on the K92 Mornin Thang.
Here's what it is.
My birthday.
Exhaustingly high.
It is exhausting.
Average though.
Couple times a week.
Huh?
Couple times a week.
I think twice is like the average.
Yeah, that's when Monica says, well, that's an average Tuesday.
Oh, she's like, oh, that's just one day. Oh.
2 for Tuesday.
Step up your
Yeah,
game.
we do it. Yeah. It's the Tuesday double play. What are you talking about? Okay, y'all have a lovely day. We're done here on the video, and we will catch you on the other end. And yes, that's as dirty as you want to make it, but that's Monica's fault. We got another half hour on DeRagio, and we'll catch you on the video tomorrow, where we further debate the merits of the word schooners versus schooners.
Oh, it's schooners.
Fred is going to be appearing this weekend at Schools Furniture.
Yeah, got a live remote there.
Mm-hmm.
Catch me live.
Mm-hmm. Cash me outside. How about that?
How about that?
And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.